up?
Sports Encyclopedia. We West Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah.
Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Morant. No looking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to the conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Light them up, better stay in your lane.
There's only three Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Cooper. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so past you don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
What up? We are in the building live. Talk That Talk Tuesday. So talk and we will talk back. We got a special guest, Dr. Jesse Morse, joining us right out the gate here. He just confirmed it. We'll get the latest on Jayden Daniels' injury. Plus, Steve Kim joins us as well on a Talk That Talk Tuesday. So strap in, tap the like. If you're not liked, then leave. And don't let the door hit you on the way out. Pound the like button, man. Easiest thing in the world. Appreciate you that do. Fuck you that don't. ESPN and Disney fucked us. They fucked our paying customers. YouTube TV fucked us too as paying customers. I don't give a fuck whose fault it is. I don't want to hear about it's ESPN and they're woke. We already know that. But guess who got fucked? Us. The conglomerate fucking eats all of us little people. And it will continue unless people say enough is enough. Eat a dick. We pay $1,200 a fucking month for Peacock, ESPN Plus, YouTube TV, Amazon, Netflix, Fubo, Tubi, fucking Hulu, fucking everything else that rhymes with Fubo. Fire Sticks, fucking Disney Plus, fucking you name it. We have it all. Every fucking game. Holidays, you got to buy Tubi. Fucking doubleheader Monday, you got to get Fubo and Hulu and Tubu. Fuck out of here with this bullshit. So listen, you either pay and shut the fuck up or you cancel and bitch. Either way, we, the paying customer, gets fucked as always by the big fish who eat us little fish in the big pond. Kyler Murray, you're cooked. You're the mental midget. I've been telling you guys for a fucking long time. It is clear as fucking day the locker wants Kobe Brissett. It is clear as fucking day the staff wants Kobe Brissett. It is clear as fucking day that the results are very clear. Fuck the money. Trade his ass right now. Get you a franchise quarterback, if even that exists, and cut your losses. Kobe Brissett continues to prove my point that you can pay these guys that y'all call minimal amounts of money and win now. Surround them with big talent and pay the mid quarterback that y'all say mid and watch what these cats can do. I'm telling you right now, this guy is cooked. Brissett is clearly operating the offense on a much higher level. The team clearly likes playing with him. And guess what? The guy you drafted named Fitzgerald, named the fucking receiver that you guys thought was supposed to be the greatest thing since sliced bread out of fucking Ohio State, is balling now. Isn't he? Isn't he balling? Marvin Harrison Jr. is fucking balling, predator-looking ass. He balling because Kobe Brissett knows how to get him the ball on time. Something that the little motherfucker midget running around back there just fucking trying to make plays. Nah, Gannon sees it, the OC sees it, and everybody else sees it. Get the guy you drafted first the ball. Because Marvin Harrison Sr., the Hall of Famer from his dope house in Philadelphia, came out and said, hey, you'd take my gold jacket if you saw me on this offense. That's how bad this offense is. They can't get my son the ball. They couldn't get me the ball. Shit, they got the ball last night. Now, the Cowboys. Let me address the elephant in the room. You're horrible. And there are only so many ways to explain how bad somebody could be. You can't really keep talking about how fat the bitch is and how shitty she looks. And you can go to the gym 1,000 times a day and you still look like a fat wobble body Keith Smith. It doesn't matter how many times you go to the gym, work out, say you fast and drink water, and you still look like hammered dog shit at the end of the day. Your offense that y'all anointed the greatest show on turf this year for some damn reason is garbage. You still have zero identity. You still have no real run game. You still can't play catch. You cannot play catch. Let me let all you casual mean kimes out there know. Playing catch means moving the sticks, being consistent. No, you either hit a fucking deep shot, big fucking play, or nothing. Watch the game. You don't play catch there. You can't move the sticks on short yardage. You have no fucking boot waggle game. You have no sprint out. You have no fucking type of play action pass, because when we are in the pass, when we know it's pass when we're in the fucking gun, we know it's run when you're under fucking center, yet you don't play action under center. And in the gun, you don't do anything other than fucking chunk it deep. The offense is predictable, but y'all anointed this. Oh, Dak's playing at MVP level. Guess what? They're shitty. They put the defense that's already shitty back on the football field like this because they're 3 and out so fucking much. They can't move the sticks and stay on the field, keeping that horrendous defense off of it. Jerry, do us a favor. Go back on land, man. You did a great job on that. Sell the team and live your best life. Or don't. Nobody really cares a fuck no more. It's your team. Do what you want. But the secret trade, that's who you fucking took. You took a linebacker from the other worst defense in the fucking league and made it a secret? Meanwhile, Howie Roseman is running fucking circles around your organization this morning. Jerry, he makes real moves before the trade deadline. He tried to get Myles fucking Garrett and make a whole splash about it. It's fact. He tried to do it, and it was in the discussion. But then he landed Phillips from Miami to get another pass rusher while you give up a 3rd-round pick for a linebacker, a white one at that. Fuck! Fucking what? And now, that's your big secret? A fucking white linebacker? A fucking Will Compton? Is your secret fucking to win the fucking get in the playoffs? Anyway, but what do I know, man? What I do know is a Far East Sider. 317. LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, AR5 defending, Caitlin Clark jocking, and Danny Indiana Jones. Big Smitty joins the show.
Hey, homie. Hell of an intro. I love your energy today. You got the all red on. You're back to being the JB who I know.
Suwoo.
Who the fans know. Yesterday you had the blue on, and I get it. It's the Dodgers.
I felt sick. I had a shower right after.
You just look weird.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying you with blue on looks weird.
Ladies like me in blue and red, though. Like, really? I got different, because my eyes pop, because I got different eyes. Like, the God touched me, like, for 2 things, like my dick and my eyes.
Well, you're white, so probably, whatever.
Yeah, and then so I can wear different shit. My eyes change colors for different shit.
Really?
Yeah, so, girls like that shit. You know what I mean? And then, anyway, long story, but, it's funny.
Got you, man. Got you. Well, I'm excited to be here today on a beautiful Tuesday, man. We got Quinn in here. Christopher DeBono's in here. Jazzy Jazz from the A is in here. Herky Jerky is in here. Cole Vaden, Lucy Carry On, and A63 Kane are all in the show right now.
Right now.
And none of them hit the like button. That's the crazy thing about it.
That's the crazy shit about it. Yeah. Nobody wants to talk about that.
That's the blasphemous thing about it. I can't even think about it.
Real quick, Smitty.
What?
I don't know if anyone knew, but
what?
Yeah, I couldn't get his name out. Fucking Marvin Harrison. He's so shitty. He's been so shitty because of Kyler Murray. I forgot his name. I was like Fitzgerald, fucking David Boston. Like, I didn't know who the fuck his name was.
You got to respect Marvin Harrison. Huh? That's Marvin Harrison's son.
Yeah.
His daddy will come over here.
His daddy
Really come over here and take care of you. So relax.
Yeah, daddy was at the dope house watching the game. Let me ask you. What's funny is
he was where?
Damn near you said everything that I touch like goes to shit.
Yeah.
Like people that come on the show, people that go on the yacht, people get fall in the water. All kinds of shit happens around me.
Weddle lost.
Weddle loses a game, but he lost after I didn't play either, though. I didn't show up either, though.
I get fired. Like all type of shit.
Huh?
I got fired.
You got fired. Colorado shitty.
Colorado shitty for hang around Matt. Yeah.
Matt. So I think damn near you might be true. You might be right.
Really?
Yeah.
You're probably on my side on this one.
I might be, man, because we had a coach on yesterday.
Oh, shit. What? Talk to me. What?
We had a coach on, man. I want to pay homage to California high school coach. Went 9-1, didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, the homie. Shout out to him, man. He came
Coach
out here.
Gerardo, man. Coach Joe Gerardo, man. Rim of the world head coach, man. He resigned yesterday after the show.
You lying. You're lying right now. Hold on, what they say?
I'm not lying, Owen.
I'm going to do this the best way I can. I apologize if I screwed this up. Being a head coach at RIM has been a dream come true. I am grateful for every parent, every alumni, every community member, every coach, and every player for this unwavering support of the program. What happened?
Hold on, though. Is that on me, though? He resigned, though. Better than getting fired, no?
Homie.
Like, you can't, hold on, though. You can't just throw it on. It's BPS, homie. You can't just throw everything as on me.
Homie.
He resigned respectfully.
When he came on this show, homie, he was not thinking about, like, doing this. He was not.
He was like, I'm going to go see my players. Remember? I'm going to go see my team.
Yeah.
So he already knew.
I said, what are you going to tell your player? He said, man, I'm going to be real with him.
I'm kind of mad now at him.
But you were cursing and you were getting riled up and you were like,
nah, I didn't curse. I told him I wasn't gonna do that. Remember, I didn't put him in.
But you still cuss. You said it, but you still cuss. And I'm saying you was on here and you was like,
I'm just fucking around.
Ain't shit. To see I
like Coach. I wish Coach would have just did it on the show though.
But you got him nice and riled up and stuff, and he thought about it later. He said, "You know
so
what?"
I made him walk in.
He was not going to resign.
So I made him go in and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna be like JB. Fuck that. I'm gonna resign."
You put a battery in his pack.
So I damn near fired him. I still damn near fired him.
Yes, he was not gonna leave those kids when he was on this. If you listen to all his answers, he was staying with those babies. But you got him on high. Fuck the CIF. That's bullshit. You're 9-1. I know your schedule was shitty, but you still should have got in there. And he got home and sat down for a minute and had his little coffee. He said, JB's right. I'm out this bitch and tweeted out. That's crazy, man. Now he has no job.
So that's all on me.
Now he can't coach no more. Last chance you. Like, come on, homie. Damn.
He went 9-1, damn near, homie.
Yeah, but he done now because of this.
Oh man, homie.
That's crazy. I don't know what to say. I'm damn near speechless.
Oh, homie, I got a text right now live, homie.
What'd it say? Verbatim.
It said, nah, JB, he went on your show and took a jab at his own folks. Remember? He said they didn't fight for him or even his kids.
Yeah.
He got fired, homie. He might have got damn near fired.
It was a mutual.
He damn near might have got fired when he did say that on the show. He damn near might have said, man, nobody helped me. My admin was quiet. Damn, I like Coach, man. Shout out to Coach for staying on business, man.
Bro, no.
So that got out. They got out big enough to where, because we're damn near big show, so it got out.
This is like when keeping the real goes wrong, though.
Homie, I got another message last night. I got another message last night, late last night.
What did it say last night?
It said your shows brought some light to the situation at Compton. the president forced the commissioner and the basketball signer to step down. He was on a witch hunt. All kind of shit's going crazy right now at Compton College, homie.
Are you excited about it? Are you laughing like a little kid?
All nerves, homie. That was a text I got last night, homie.
Words, you love like chaos, homie. Like chaos makes you excited, homie. Look at you. Look at him, chat.
Homie, I can't make the shit up though.
I love people getting fired. Like,
I can't make this shit up, homie.
When I told Jimmy that I got laid off, he was like, yes. I'm like, what?
I damn near got to hire the coach now.
Yeah, he got a fucking live tweet for us for now until he figure it out. You got to cut clips on Twitter for now. He ain't got me shit.
Hey, E-Dub, I need to hire the homie.
Damn,
homie. Oh, dog. Hey, my bad, coach. I didn't mean to put you in harm's way.
My bad. That's
I can't really. Can I don't know. I can't say nothing really.
Homie got on fire and said, my bad.
I didn't get a fire though.
He got him laid off and said, my bad, Mo. Monique. This dude got on fire and said, he said, my bad.
Why are you talking Monique so much?
She in the chat. That's crazy, homie.
Hey, I got a text message that from a very reliable source you and I both know. He said Joe's been thinking of resigning for over 2 years. So it's just a matter of this happened. Jokingly, we know it wasn't from our show. But you know,
I don't believe in coincidences.
I
don't believe in coincidences, homie. At some point, something was up. So I don't know. If it looked like fire, it smelled like fire. If you touch it and it's hot and it burns, it might be fire, homie.
Damn near. Whew. Anyway,
bad business, Mo. Bad business, Mo.
You talk to Mo a lot in the chat.
You talking to me? I'm just trying to be a good like.
Mo, you like the red? You like the red better than the blue, or which one? Which one you like? Anyway, let's dive into the show, man. Shout out to Coach Dorado, man, standing on business. Too bad for the kids, though. I don't know how I feel. It sucks, but he's been trying to get out of there. Listen, it's a hard gig up there in the mountains. I'm gonna say right now, it's a hard gig to win up there, and you go 9-1. Shout out to him. The problem is, you know, he's got to go. You know, if he wants to be like relevant in the playoff deal, you got to go get a big time gig. Probably not a big time, but you got to be a bigger area to get your guys. And it sucks for the kids up there because he did a hell of a job. And the problem is they'll talk shit about him for leaving. But he's been there doing his thing, helping. How long can you fucking make a man stay somewhere when you really, at the end of the day, there's nothing for him? Like, he helps the kids and shit, but what does he get? I did that shit for fucking 13 years for free. So trust me, I get it. Monique, much love, Monique. Still ain't hit me up though. But let's dive into the show. Huh?
Monique so much.
Nah, I'm just saying. I love our females, man.
Okay.
They real female. Like, they real, like, alpha. Like, they want to fucking be around an alpha man. Like, they don't want fucking. Smitty, before we start the show, man, I gotta get some on my chest. I know, man. I know you hate this type of part.
I must trigger something in you.
I know you hate these like things because it's not It's not.
It is.
No, it's not really that political.
Stop this bullshit happening in our motherfucking city. My motherfucking state of California. I bleed California. I bleed LA. And we got these fucks coming in here, ruining our city, ruining our state. This is bullshit. I'm gonna move so motherfucking bad, but I don't know where the motherfucking go. Credit score is fucked up. Everything's fucked up. I blame Governor Newsom, Joe Biden, and Kamala. All them fuck. Go ahead.
Pretty fucking legit. I clap it up. That's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty mean. I mean, but like, two things can be true, right? I'm right. Like, that's the crazy part. But this right here, I don't even believe you'll agree with. That's saying a lot. The people in LA, Smitty, where you live and reside, are furious.
I don't live here.
Furious that your boy Noose come. Because a female, a sister, had her fucking membership revoked at Gold's Gym. And I don't know if you know what's going on, but this fucking weirdo on the left is a dude. If nobody fucking can figure it out. It's a dude.
On the
it's
left,
a dude. Yeah.
The white dude. Yeah.
And she was getting naked. And I want her to tell you the story. Because we got video. She could actually tell you her story on what's going on. And why Newsom allowed her to get her shit revoked, but not remove a fucking dude with a dangling dick to get the fuck out of the fucking way of women's locker rooms, homie. The shit is ridiculous. Baby, we got the video where she's talking. Listen to this.
I just had the worst experience ever at the gym at Gold.
By the way, that's a dude. Yeah, it is. That's a guy on the right. But go ahead.
Gym, and I think this is probably happening at gyms across America, where like trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel?
Thank you. That's a great point, one. But I wish there was more women out there that would come out and do this. That's the problem. Two, take a listen.
Today I was naked in the locker room. I turn around and there's a man there. In boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me. I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed the sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here. And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report. What the fuck is going on? Like, listen.
I know what's going on. Y'all allowed it. Now you're mad. Don't get mad now, girl. I got to keep it real, Smitty. Don't cry over spilled milk now, homie. Y'all fucking voted for this shit. Y'all wait till New York happens and you hire that motherfucking Mandami Nami or whatever his name is. Y'all wanted this. I can't wait to see it fall, homie. Fuck it. I'm over the shit. Y'all thought this was the way to go, homie. Y'all thought you could allow boys to play girls in sports. Y'all thought a motherfucker with a dick was equal to a motherfucking female. Y'all thought y'all was equal to a man. Now it's biting you in the motherfucking ass, ain't it? Guess what? You reap what you sow. Fuck it. I'm over the shit. I don't want to hear your sad stories no more, homie.
We don't know who she voted for, though. I
don't care about that.
Woman,
I don't care.
You have
I don't
no
care.
idea who she voted for, so don't go
I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about her specifically. I'm saying y'all. Y'all voted for this.
Don't say y'all, though.
Yeah, y'all, the far left. Y'all voted for this, homie.
There's no far left or far
Y'all
right.
voted for this, homie, and you endorse it, homie. Keep it 1,000. Keep it real. Y'all don't want to hear it, though, Smitty, right now, because you're seeing it now. You're seeing it.
Is this who you mean when you say y'all?
Is that you?
I don't know.
We got a lot of people making our memes of us now, so a lot of shit going on.
It was like huge.
It's funny to hear when people say, Trump's the president now, though, idiot. Yeah, no shit. He's the president. So he did all this. You fucking morons. Some of you are so fucking retarded. So here's the bottom line. Y'all voted for this. Trump goes against it. And guess what? Y'all just go against Trump. Y'all don't go against the actual lady right there discussing the fact that there's a dude with a dangling dick looking at her butt naked. Y'all just go after Trump like Newsom does every day because you don't want to face the facts that you stole our money, motherfucker. That you fucking took our money. You allowed the fires. You kept the water. You still allowed homeless to rise, jobs to fall, but yet it's Trump's fault. You fucking nobody, bitch. I'm so fucking tired of these fucking far left demons. Anyway, we got a great guest on, man, to give us some updated information on
Crazy psycho.
On our main man, Smitty, because I know we got Sheldon Day on later on. He can't discuss it. So we got our main man right from Miami, Dr. Jesse Morris, to give us an update live on Jayden Daniels. Doc,
how you doing, man? Looking clean, looking clean.
Good morning.
Hey, I appreciate you coming in. You got females in male lockers out there getting fucking kicked out of the gym because of the dude in there?
You gotta answer that if you want to, Doc. You gotta answer
Not that I'm aware of, but we only have models in Miami, so I don't know.
Yeah, shout out to Miami, man. Fuck.
JB's known for getting people fired and fucking them over, so don't answer that. Now, let me get brass tacks, man. Jayden Daniels, we all saw the horrific injury, man. Can you, break this down as far as what actually occurred? what type of like process he's looking at to recover, the whole nine.
So you want to hear something that's just kind of eerie?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Damn near don't, but yeah.
Jayden Daniels suffered what's going to likely be a season-ending injury to his elbow at the same yard line against the same team as RG3.
Don't tell me that.
This is after Alex Smith.
It's kind of weird, bro.
Alex Smith did the same thing with the OG. Same injury, same. How did this happen twice?
Just kind of weird. That's all.
It's more than weird.
But nonetheless, that doesn't have an impact. Just kind of eerie. That's all.
That's crazy.
Long story short,
damn near stop playing at that field, Doc? Should we damn near stop playing at that field?
Well, they are.
I mean, I think they should stop playing in MetLife too, but that's a separate discussion.
Joe Theismann, yeah.
You know, I think they're working on a new stadium, from what I understand.
They are.
But you know, that takes time and resources and money. But in general, this is a elbow dislocation. It could have been a fracture. It doesn't sound like it was a fracture. It sounds like it was negative. Now, there's a couple different things that pretty much have to happen here for this to happen. You have 3 major ligament complexes in the elbow. The first one really pretty much has to be strained enough to pop the bone out of the location where it normally is. The second one, and then eventually the third one. And if all 3 tear, then usually you have a dislocation. If they're just strained but not partially torn, that would be an ideal situation where he doesn't need surgery and he can come back in a month to 6 weeks. If they are partially torn, then oftentimes they have to have surgery just because there's a lot of instability. If they are fully torn, then surgery is just the only option, and he'll have to have it reconstructed. We don't know if the Tommy John ligament, the UCL, is injured. That often can happen with this. Now, this is much more common to be an injury for linebackers and for defensive guys when they, maybe they're grabbing and their elbow gets hyperextended, or, something where they're tackling someone and their body goes one way, but their arm goes the other way. Not traditionally kind of how we saw this happen. The silver lining, if there's anything, is that this was his non-throwing elbow. Right. If this was his throwing elbow, I don't know if he's ever the same quarterback.
Right.
But, that's a moot point because it wasn't. The next question is, do they even bring him back given the state of their season, regardless of if his elbow's healthy enough? Right? They haven't had Terry McLaurin. He's going to be out again this week, and wouldn't be surprised if he's out until week 12 or so. Secondary his re-injury to his quad. They lost McCaffrey's brother, Luke McCaffrey, with a collarbone fracture. They haven't had the best running game. JCM started off strong, but hasn't really done a whole lot. So it's been disappointing, to kind of say the least. Going from a fantastic rookie season to, first the bone bruise or PCL injury, then a hamstring strain, and now an elbow injury. So when I tweeted maybe a month ago, 3 weeks ago, is Jayden Daniels injury prone? I stirred the pot a little bit because they're like, oh, he hasn't missed any time, and now he's not the biggest guy, right? He's pretty thin. There's no question he's gifted, right? There's no question he's gifted. But I'd like to see him put on some size similar to how Lamar is, right? How Lamar has that frame. He's much thicker. Lamar came back and absolutely smashed, despite suffering that hamstring strain a couple weeks ago. In the long run, I think Jayden will be fine and will be ready for 2026. No issues, no concerns, no really long-term issues. Although he might have a little difficulty extending that elbow as much as, depending on the specifics, depending on,
I got a call, probably.
He come right back. He come right back.
This is why, though. I don't know. I got a strong take on it.
It sounds like he's weak.
Yeah, I mean, I want to. Well, I don't know. Ask Doc, but Smitty, this issue, you've tried it your way, and I'm talking to Roger Goodell in the NFL. You've tried it your way for the last 5 years. Let's just say 5.
Yeah.
and you made the game incredibly softer. You've changed the rules. You changed the kickoff rules. You've done all these things. Bring back Doc real quick. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, that was spam calls, man.
I know, man. Hamas. Go ahead.
So, in general, I think he'll be good in the long run. I think this year is a wrap. Doesn't make sense for me. Similar to Joe Burrow, right? Does it really make sense to bring a star quarterback back when your team is 3-6 and in 11th or 13th out of 16 positions in the league? Like, if you're top 5 and you're like, hey, I'm one quarterback away, maybe you could justify it. Can you justify it when they really don't have a shot? Yes, you pay him a lot of money. Yes, you want to see him play. But if the goal is to make the playoffs and you're already out of the playoffs by the time you get back, are you doing more harm than good? That even begets the question, what was he in the game? At that point, what is he in the game for in the first place? Players want to play. They're going to be in the game as long as you allow them to be there. Shouldn't Mariota have been in that game? There was a blowout from the freaking beginning. The game wasn't competitive at all. 0. And Sam Darnold looking, freaking incredible. JSN is doing things we've really never seen, or at least the past 15 years, from a YPRR perspective, just from a route running and just putting on a masterclass. He probably shouldn't have been in the game in the first place, but it is what it is, right? It's just unfortunate, and this is, I put up a list late yesterday afternoon of all the players that are season ending and other players that missed at least 3 different games. And unfortunately, he's going to be on that list. Whether he's on one or both, we don't know. But either way, it's unfortunate because you've lost basically Burrow, we've lost Purdy for an extended period of time, and now you've lost Daniels. You lost Lamar for a good stretch of the season so far, or at least 3 games. So it's unfortunate. Every year we seem to lose a handful of really good QBs. The other question I have for you all is, and maybe you talked about this already yesterday, is Joe Burrow better than Joe Flacco?
Yeah.
I mean, because of his youth, but right now Flacco's playing probably as well as anybody in the NFL.
Flacco's having a really good stretch right now, and I like Flacco a lot, but he's done 40, it the last 2 years though, where he has like a really good stretch, and then he goes shits to bed, and then he gets moved around, and he goes back to
he never had these weapons.
Smitty. I like Flacco, but that's not.
But here's my question.
I'm with you, Smitty, but I'm with you, Smitty, on that. Of course, Burrow because of the youth.
Touchdowns just last year.
But be real, Flacco ain't never had these weapons.
But we be in the moment too much, I think, sometimes, and we get lost in the moment. It's like, oh my god.
So by answer me, Smitty, how many times has Burrow had 470 and 4?
Never.
Coming off of an AC sprain on your throwing shoulder.
I'm just telling you, Flacco's on an all-time heater.
Are you telling me right now with a straight face that you got Joe Flacco? If you drafting the team right now and they're both healthy, you're telling me you're picking Flacco over Burrow? Yes or no?
I love Burrow's talent, but he can't stay healthy. The best ability.
You're right on that.
Is availability.
You're true on that. That's true too. That's true too.
Is true. That part's
right. True. Would you draft Todd Gurley knowing what you knew about his career?
Right. No.
Damn near.
Why? You know his career is going to be over by the age of 26. Would you still draft him knowing what the resources and everything you're going to have to do? Same issue with Joe Burrow. We just saw Joe Flacco light up. If it wasn't for a hideous defense, they would have won that game. They should have won that game.
Should have won the last 2 games.
Yeah, and you're saying, I mean, there's no question Joe Burrow has more talent. There's no question, right? But if you look at the sack rates, that's on Burrow. Flacco is doing it with the same offensive line, the same weapons, and has a significantly less sack rate and better numbers. So he put him at, you literally swap one guy out and swap one guy in, and the offense hasn't changed. If not, he got better.
He was there 3 days and learned off like this.
So like that tells you.
Losing. That's true.
You know, I mean, Flacco won a Super Bowl, has been fantastic. I mean, but dude's 40, right? It's not like he's 25 and elite like Burrow.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mean, there's not many people that can do that. It's just an interesting discussion. That's all.
No, it is. It is. The only reason you don't take him is because of his age. That
I mean,
now, though,
it's more of a it's not a knock on Burrow. We know the dude's a beast. The problem is like I just feel like there will be certain players that we never get to see their true talent.
No,
we never get to see the true stretch because injuries get in the way.
Doc, I just let in with Smitty. I just let in saying Kobe Brissett looks really fucking good too, by the way. And you can win around mid quarterbacks that y'all think are mid when you surround them with better talent that knows how to get rid of the football. Kyler Murray just runs around back there. There's so many other quarterbacks that do this. I've been saying this for 5 fucking years. Nobody listened. You can plug and play guys and win right now with better talent.
Brissett is 1-2 this year, starting in 3 games. So you're not really winning.
No, but I know what works. Their offense is completely different and better, Smitty. Stop.
And they're still losing.
And I tweeted last night this because I think it was a relevant question.
So it was like,
at this point, if this was a mild midfoot sprain for Kyler Murray, he's back in a game, maybe 2, with a carbon fiber insert. He missed a month through the bye.
Yeah.
Yes, his game is predicated on running. He's on the smaller side. He's a little bit taller than me, so he really can't see over the line. We saw this recently with whoever else it was.
Yeah.
Where they have the trouble. They can see short. They can't see that mid-range, and then the deep ball, they just basically have to hope that the guy's where he should be. But it's that mid-range where they can't see over the guys, and they're not tall enough to kind of see the depth. And teams know that before they draft them, obviously. Right, Dylan Gabriel is going to have the same issue, but the crazy part is we know Kyler's a phenom, right? I don't think there's ever been another player that was drafted in the top 10 of both MLB and NFL. Like
freak athlete, yeah.
He's a freak athlete, no question. But if you give me like 3 more inches in height and like maybe 20 pounds more muscle, put his body closer to Cam Newton than Kyler Murray. He's a different player.
Yeah.
But he's not, right? So then the question is, and if you looked, I looked at this a couple weeks ago when they transitioned to Brissett, the offense is completely different. They're not running shotgun. There's so many different plays. Look at the effectiveness of, we've seen more effectiveness with Trey McBride over the past 3 weeks than we have in 2 years of Kyler. Same with Marvin Harrison. Right now, Marvin Harrison put homeboy on skates last night, but and Marvin Harrison is a zone specialist. He's an elite zone specialist.
He looked good when the ball's on time, Doc.
But and then you saw Marvin Senior call out offense. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that. I like that. But in general, so then the question is, can the Cardinals? Good win last night. Can the Cardinals pull this off?
No.
Can not pull it off. Can they make the decision? And they're going to get pushback. But at the end of the day, the goal is to win games.
It is. And actually, you want to coach. Doc, what Smitty's fails to understand here?
I don't fail.
The coaches want to coach, and they want to be able to coach guys that do what the plan and execute what the plan was entitled to do. What is entitled to do. We want to get a plan, execute the plan. We may not win every game. We may be a shitty team. But when you call the plays and you want to see it executed the right way, Kyler Murray don't do that. You can clearly see that the Cardinals are in tune with what Brissett's doing.
So why wasn't Jacoby just the starter at the jump then? If what you're saying is true, Jason, why wouldn't he start off the jump?
Money.
But we know why.
Politics.
and listen, I'm a Colts fan. Jacoby was my quarterback for a long time. He's solid. He's solid, but he's not all that.
Smitty, we know why, though. You're not going to start with them. You know why we're not going to start with them.
JB, you do this every time.
Why did you start with AR5, Smitty?
Every time a backup comes in and they play well for a couple of
weeks. Because it's true.
You do this every time.
Because it's true.
You said the same thing with, who's your boy? Cooper Rush. Better than Dak. Stop it. Fucking Mac Jones.
I didn't say he's better than that. You're failing to listen. You don't listen. You don't listen. You don't listen.
You did say that.
And you said AR5 is better than everybody too. Stop.
He was a rookie. I'm a fan. I'm
Doc,
hoping he plays
Doc,
well.
here's the problem, Doc.
No evidence. That's different.
Doc, you put in these mid quarterbacks that Smitty loves to call mid, and you see the same result at the end of the day. Like that, at the end of the day, at the end of the season, it's the same result. Why would I not pay you less and put this and get the same result, and I can go get better players around them?
Well,
like, it makes no sense.
Go ahead, Craig.
I'll leave you guys with this question.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Doc. My fault.
Smitty, shut up.
Shut the fuck up,
Kyler Murray remind you a little of Justin Fields?
A little bit, but more of a little boy version. Like he's a little boy, he's a midget, he's a mental midget. He just runs around in circles. Like all he does is run around
but the question, and I think that's part of it without looking at the advanced metrics. You can compare Kyler to Justin to say Lamar, right? Now Lamar has made the decision to stand in the pocket and just absolutely shred you. But back in the day, that wasn't him.
Bad boy.
Right? He was, hey, I want to run. This is what I do. He made that mental transition. The other two haven't. At least from my perspective, that's what I see. Justin has one decision and then he goes. Kyler tries to make it happen, but it just doesn't seem to happen. So then he goes, or the play just dissolves. Lamar just literally is not only elusive but decisive. You see, he didn't want to run a whole lot last week.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he had more touchdowns than incompletions.
Yeah.
He's a bad boy. He does that often. Yeah. Lamar, a bad boy.
You know, I mean, and it's not like he's loaded on offensive weapons. You know what I mean? Mark Andrews is good. I mean, he's really good, but he's not, he's not Brock Bowers' talent. We know that.
Right. You're not that.
Zay Flowers is about my size.
Older.
Yeah, he cool. Right. I went with you.
DeAndre Hopkins is a shell as his former elite self. He's not doing a whole lot.
Smitty age.
Yeah. But yet he's still making people look silly.
A little boy. Doc, let me ask you, Doc. The Tampa Bay Bucks haven't played. They're still in first place. I think they need Bucky Irvin. Is he got a shot at all coming back or no?
This is the $1 million question this week. Ooh. Now somebody tweeted something yesterday to me where I don't know, I'm assuming it was real. He responded to someone on his Instagram DM saying, "Are you ready to play?" He said, "Yes." But again, there's nothing there.
You never know.
The issue I have with this is that we know the problem. It wasn't the foot. It was the shoulder. And he had a dislocated shoulder that no one really knew about until a couple of days later. And he's been out. I believe it's been 5 weeks. I believe it's been 5 weeks, and they just came off their bye. So yesterday, we should have heard something. Nothing. Today, we should hear something. Whether or not that happens, we don't know. They have a big game. They're facing my Patriots this week. They have a big game. So if they need him, I don't think that they can beat the Patriots without Bucky.
So what happened with I saw Joe Alt out for the season. Unfortunate, was hurt, came back, got hurt again. What happened with that?
He came back from a high ankle and re-injured the high ankle and fractured it.
Damn.
So it was never ready.
Assuming they didn't give us specifics, but that's more than likely what happened.
Yeah.
And that's the only explanation is why you would have a season-ending injury on a re-injury of the same side. When it wasn't even, they brought him back early.
Right.
It was just that he got rolled up on and that tissue was primed to re-injure. It was probably a decent grade 2, which means that the bones are already pretty stretched and that syndesmotic ligament is really, really tender. And then someone came across and then he probably fractured the fibula. So he fractured the fibula, the high ankle. Given his size, given his position, that's an 8 to 10 week injury, if not more, depending on specifics. So,
Doc, with your expertise, is that something that I've had bad ankles just linger and linger? Smitty, I'm sure has. We all have as players. Like, is it because the Chargers stabbed a guy too with a needle and ended his basically career? Is there something going on with the doctor there and their evaluation process when they look at things like this and say, hey, man, we should have held him out a couple more weeks because that's a tender area?
So they gave him a fair amount of time. So I don't think it was that. I think it was just a combination of the nature of the injury, the nature of the size that he is and the guys around him. And he just got rolled up on, and it was just a re-injury to a recent injury, and it just happened. If that was a quarterback, if that was a wide receiver, it probably would have happened to anybody. Think about how much weight and energy is going through that. It's just a big dude, right? And they lost Slater before the season too. So like they just, you know, they took another, and we got an update yesterday, which I kind of saw recently, but it wasn't as clear with Amari and Hampton. Amari and Hampton's going to be out at least till week 13.
Damn.
So, and they still have yet to announce the specific injury. I don't know if they ever will. My guess was probably a bad high ankle with a fracture. That's, you know, I can't really explain otherwise why it would be this long. And they didn't say anything about surgery, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had it, and that's why they have to hold him out. If this was just a high ankle, he would have been back. If this was a fracture, like a midfoot fracture, it would have been season ending. So it has to be something that's not season ending, but bad enough to hold you out 6 to 8 weeks. You know, Jones fracture, I guess, but usually Jones fractures are at least 10 weeks. That's what Jayden Reed has. So like, there's only a couple things that traditionally this would apply to, that you could still eligible to come back. And then even when he comes back, Greg Roman's going to want to run a split offense, a split backfield. We know that. They put Hassan Haskins on IR himself with a hamstring. So it's going to be Vidal and Hampton whenever Hampton comes back. And you know, shout out to Odunze Gaston. He looks like the next coming of Darren Waller. You know, just eating up targets left and right. That offense is potent. It's just they keep losing important guys in the line.
My last one for you guys. I'm sorry, JB.
No, go ahead, Shane.
My last one that I want to ask you about personally, Packers tight end with Tucker Kraft. He tore his ACL, right?
Yeah, you know, so this was a little bit of a fluky play. He took a shot to the outside of his knee. Not uncommon. This is where most guys get tackled. But unfortunately, the MCL was probably partially torn or maybe a little bit beat up already. And as a result, he ended up tearing his ACL as well. These are uncommon from a contact perspective. They're only about 25% ACL tears are contacts, so pretty rare.
Yeah.
I alluded to it in the initial. It was just the angle of how his knee was and how the player hit him. It wasn't completely square. It was kind of like almost like in an oblique angle, and a lot of the times that can lead to some of these funky things. The last ACL contact from an offensive player that reminds me comes to mind is J.K. Dobbins. It's pretty rare when we see a contact ACL. Ayuk, I think, had one actually as well, but it's not very common. The unfortunate thing, I guess, adding insult to injury, was yesterday was his birthday. So he found out about his ACL, although he pretty much knew that, you know, that the season was over. So we might see Luke Musgrave, which, if I remember correctly, was actually drafted in the same class ahead of Kraft. Maybe become relevant. We saw Matthew Golden suffer probably a mild AC sprain. Hasn't really done a whole lot this year. Christian Watson has looked really good. Recently checked with a concussion, but he cleared the protocol. Dobbs, or Doobs, however you pronounce it, has been really good, but he just doesn't accumulate a lot of yardage. He's just got kind of like these dink and dunk things. And then Dontavian Wicks has been dealing with a calf. So, you know, they're probably going to have Watson. They're going to have to depend on Musgrave. Josh Jacobs hasn't been super explosive after that calf injury, so they've been rolling in a lot of Emmanuel Wilson, and they just haven't been able to finish. Right? How did they lose to the Panthers?
I don't know. Let me ask you two more things real quick. Travis Hunter down there by you, kind of been put on IR, and then DeAndre Swift. Any update on those two guys? And the last guy I have for you, I have to ask. Nakua keeps having these lingering issues. Any information on those three guys?
Travis Hunter, they confirmed his ACL is intact.
Okay.
We know that it happened was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. It was one of the 2 days in practice when he was practicing as a DB or CB, whatever you want to call it. So he was on defense. It sounds like it was non-contact, which is classic for ACL, but they said his ACL is intact, and they would have said, hey, he's done for the year, as opposed to maybe he can come back. So that pretty much told me it wasn't his ACL. Now, they said it wasn't a long-term injury, which is good news, but also helps me to say, okay, this is probably a bad MCL sprain, partial tear, or it could be a decent meniscal tear. Could have also sprained his PCL, kind of like what happened to Brock Bowers and Jayden Daniels and Ricky Pearsall, like all these same guys. Those ones have a tendency to be so annoying that you just have to hold them out for a month to 6 weeks. But it's unfortunate. You know, he was at high risk, in my opinion, for being on both sides of the field as often as we thought he was going to be. But, you know, it just happened in practice. It was fluky, but it easily could have happened in a game. As far as DeAndre Swift, he had been having a groin injury for the past 3-4 weeks. And I think it got to the point last week where it was so bad where he just didn't have enough time to clear in. Now, this isn't going away in a week. I can pretty much promise you that. These things suck. But he will probably be back in a week or two. And I wouldn't be surprised if he just takes the backfield over, as great Minagi looked last week. You know, I think anyone could have run on the Bengals defense there. Yeah. But with that being said, I mean, it's hard to put Minagi back in the bag, right? You saw what he can do. Swift is obviously banged up. So even if they split the backfield or 60-40 or something, you know, and then finally Puka, you know, coming back off this ankle looked ridiculous, as he usually does. And then this was, again, kind of a fluky play. He's like the king of fluky plays. And there was a ball, I believe there was a ball on the ground, and he kind of landed on it, or he caught it, or whatever it was, and then someone landed on him.
Yeah.
So the ball basically probably caused a rib injury. So you have rib cartilage, and the nerves run through the cartilage. Now, it's unlikely that he fractured the rib. He could have bruised it, but he probably injured the cartilage in between, which hurts like hell. If you've ever had these are really painful. And so that's what we call a rib cartilage fracture, or some people call it a strain. But in general, they did an MRI, which tells me it wasn't just super mild. He's also a very valuable player. So I think he'll probably be back this week, but it's these nicky-knack injuries that I love his talent that just, you don't hear Jamar getting these. You don't hear Justin Jefferson getting these. Amon Ra doesn't get these. Like, you have all these elite alphas. They don't get these nicky-knack injuries. Yeah. So it's just like, I love his talent, but just stay on the damn field, you know? And I would love, shout out to Matthew Stafford, whatever the hell they did to his back.
Nothing. He never was hurt. He was just trolling everybody.
Injection.
Trolling everybody. He's trolling everybody.
All I know is that
I call that.
All I know is that he should be. I think he is in the MVP race. Dude's balling out. It reminds me of his crazy stretches when he was in Detroit.
Best quarterback in the world.
You know, kind of like Flacco. Just age doesn't really matter. He just continues to, you know, to an extent, Aaron Rodgers, right? These guys who just continue to be elite, regardless of what number, you know, they have next to their name. Kind of like when Brady was older. Like, you know, it didn't really matter if he was 40, whatever. You know, he just continues to ball out, and regardless of who he's throwing to, he's still winning and still putting up impressive numbers. So, you know, shout out to him. Shout out to the whole Rams looking good. You know, they're holding off. I still think it's funny that the Chiefs struggle really bad to the Bills in the regular season. Right. I'd love to know if you guys hear any more about this Simmons situation with the personal and
he came back.
He's back now. He came back this week.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
nobody knows. Yeah, they kept that on the hush.
When was the last time you heard of a family matter causing someone to miss a month in the middle of the game?
Season, I don't know.
Andy Reid, it's always
as a starting left tackle.
It's always some with the Chiefs, though.
The Chiefs, always the Chiefs, man. Chiefs got a lot of shit internally.
Runs, people get
DUI.
Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, no one expects it to be this good this quickly, right?
Kid.
But hey, I mean, I think that played a role. I think their other line got banged up. You know, they didn't have, you know, Pacheco's out this week. So, you know, out this week.
This fucking team, man. I'm just telling you. I mean, everybody kills somebody. It's a fucking crazy, but I don't know, man. And he keeps winning.
Though, JB.
That's why it's not as big as
they're quite kept the GOAT. Like,
no, because it's like Otani. You got to play with that stress. So I don't know, Doc. Great breakdown.
I'll finish you with this. What a ridiculous ending to the World Series. Oh my God.
Game 7 ever, huh?
Oh my God.
I was following it on my phone, and I was like, no. I was like, no.
Doc, I want some money.
And I was like, my wife was about 10 feet from me. I'm like, and she's like, tell me what's going on. And I'm like, the later this game goes, the more it favors the Dodgers.
Oh, always. Yeah.
And I know Vlad Guerrero. I took care of him when I was in fellowship. Super nice guy, kid at the time, not guy now. And very humble, very quiet. And I felt so bad. Like his championship was right there.
Yeah.
And
Canadian though.
Just gone. Just gone. Right. And it was
tariffs.
It was crazy. But that was, that was in a hell of a World Series. I feel like they pulled it off. And shout out to the tweet I did yesterday for the last 10 years World Series championships. And the Yankees are nowhere to be found.
Damn.
Peace out, Doc. Always love. He true, but he right about that. Hey, Braden Falco, big Yankees fan. He hot at the Yankees.
Coach Boone. We had him on.
His brother.
I'm just kidding that.
Did you see the parade yesterday? I went down there.
You did not go down there, but yeah, I saw bits and pieces of it on TV.
I went down there to see Ohtani, homie.
What did he say?
Fucking everything perfectly.
Ice Cube delivers the rest of the show.
I want to say that I'm so proud of this team, and then I want to say you guys are the greatest fans in the world.
See, now y'all say he capping now though, because he really don't even need to. He's faking it right here, acting as if he's rough around the edges.
It really is.
He not. You heard him yesterday, homie, on this podium.
Everybody can say thank you in every language.
Nah,
Gracias. That sounds
perfect. When are you going to admit, just say, JB, you've been right. He's been trolling us the whole time. He's been betting. He's been saving his bets. He's been fucking over. He took over Malibu. He took over all the land. He's been that guy. He's a fucking guy. He's like the guy, homie. Of all guys, he's the mafia leader, the mafioso, the Japanese fucking deal. He's fucking running the real estate mob. He's running fucking gambling games. He's over and under king. He's fucking knew exactly when to get 2 hits and when not to get hits and strike out. Like the motherfucker went cold and everybody's like, oh, the bet, let's take the money off of him. And then take the money off him and then he hits 2 fucking home runs. And then everybody like, come on, homie, real shit. That motherfucker played us, homie.
This is how he closed the video. I thought he was talking shit in the video at the end. What did he say? He said something like, go ahead.
I'm ready to get another ring next year.
I was talking shit though too. I kind of like that a little bit, homie. He said, I'm ready to get another ring next year. And Yamamoto did the same thing. He went out there and talked.
Thank you, my teammates, my coaches, our amazing staff, and all the fans. We did it together. I love the Dodgers. I love Los Angeles.
Hey, my dog said amazing stuff.
Hey,
like he's basically saying like good shit. Like that's what he's kind of trying to say.
Just say we got played. You don't need a fucking translator no more to come to the mound, motherfucker. Stop playing with that bullshit. You don't need no fucking translator to come to the mound, homie. Shit, stop that shit.
Celebrating, they smoking weed and shit. Like I know they talking regular English.
Yeah, come on, homie. I'm tired of dealing with the bullshit, homie. Did we give the quote of the day or anything?
Nah, I don't care about it no more. I'm out of it now. When you don't say it in the first 20 minutes, it kind of like loses its fun.
But why did we not say it?
Because you were spazzing out about politics for no fucking reason. We're supposed to go straight to it, and you got these motherfuckers ready. Say that shit for the.
I know what happened. I know what happened.
And then you brought in
you mimicked me as me. You played me. You did a good job, and I said good job playing me, and then I went into the whole real act.
No,
and then the real thing happened. The broad got fucking banned from Gold Gym because she was mad that a dude with a dick was in her locker room, and then you defended it damn near, And then we didn't say the quote of the day at all.
I'm lying. We were going straight to. You were like, all right, it's time for quote. You know what? Real quick, and then you just
you're right. You're right.
You're a
right
psycho, homie.
You're right on that. Well, we got to pay the bills. Bet US, our greatest segment of the whole show, quote of the day.
US TV.
Brought to you by Bet US TV. Smitty, quote of the day. When they gang up on you, it just means you are too powerful for them to face alone.
That's too long, but it's a good message.
When they gang up on you,
see,
as Mina Kimes and all them did, it just means you are too powerful for them to face alone. It's just a fact. It's just a true statement.
Yeah, like there's nothing special about that, but like I get it.
I had to say it though. Underdog Fantasy belongs to this segment, contrary to belief. Make sure you download the app today. Use our promo code. Now you get $100 on $5.
Jeez.
Underdog Fantasy. Use the promo code Coach JB. Smitty, you're crazy to only the people who can manipulate you. Contrary to belief.
Okay.
You are crazy to only the people who can't manipulate you. If you can't manipulate me, Smitty, you're automatically crazy. You talk shit about me automatically because you can't fucking manipulate me in the conversation. Keep it real. Let's keep it funky.
I'm real, JB.
Can't manipulate me, homie. So guess what? I'm crazy to you. JB crazy because now because you couldn't manipulate me, homie.
You're psycho. I'm gonna say this. This was not one of your better days when it comes to quote.
I'm psycho. Who else said I'm psycho?
Homegirl.
Huh?
Homegirl.
Like Mina called me psycho, and that's like your greatest like week or month's conversation. You're hyped on that still.
To me, that's how she cooked. Like,
yeah,
forget everything else. Like that was the line where I'm like, damn, that's because I just haven't heard somebody get called psycho in a long time. So like,
I know. She got personal and she showed fake felonies and shit. I was gonna show some shit too, but I was like, I'm not gonna be that petty. I'm not gonna show how she got into the industry because of her Jewish husband and,
like, if you don't like somebody though,
TV, how he owns a TV and shit stations, huh?
If it's real beef though with somebody, fuck it. It's kind of like
I'm still not bitch made though. I'm still not bitch made though. Like
Kendrick called fucking Drake a fucking molester.
Like I showed you the private text on your girl, the 3 technique, and I could have blasted her out more, like, and showed you the truth that nobody knew her.
Ain't no real
but
beef.
I didn't have to do it though. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying though, like
beef with Sabrina. Y'all came on here, y'all
but she tried to, but she came out and lied on my name, and I could have went out and said,
real.
Yeah, but I could have came out and said, hey, girl, here's real text from people that you said you knew that don't know you. But I didn't do it.
So you literally did do it.
I didn't do it.
It's like the second, third time that you said that on air.
But I didn't show it, did I?
I mean, you're saying it, so I don't understand. What it is.
I mean, I'm saying I'll say it, but I showed you, and I didn't show the world.
Not friends at all.
But I didn't show the world. I'm not friends with 3 technique.
I know, but what I'm saying is like that was somebody who I brought on who's a connection to me who you never seen or knew prior. So that's the way not as serious.
I already had beef with Mina before you though.
Going at Mina for years.
But I had personal beef. She started.
Right. So yeah. So when it gets to that level, it's no holds barred.
So when people start beefing for you just automatically forgive them.
No, I'm saying there's no rules though.
Oh.
So like you can't sit around and be like, you put out these fake allegations.
Hey, think about what you just said, homie. Think about what you just said, homie. There's no rules. There's no rules. So she come after me and my 3 kids, but there's no rules now, right?
Huh?
So if there's no rules, why are you mad at me?
Going back to that, I didn't say nothing about that case.
No, you just said no rules, right?
Let's make that clear. I'm saying y'all don't like each other now. So I'm saying at this
never
point,
liked her. Never liked her.
So, but y'all, it's hate now. So
like she came out with the fake shit, homie. Come on now.
You missed my point.
Smitty, we already talked about the poll question. Kyler Murray is cooked. So let's dive into this real quick before we go take a quick break before Steve Kim. I have a very fundamental issue with y'all, the generation that y'all are in, and I feel sorry for the youth right now. And it's not funny at all. This video is not funny to me at all. And Smitty knows I'm very, very mature and humble on this show. And he has to know. You all right?
No, go ahead.
Take a look at this, man. I'm very concerned about this. And this is not laughing matter whatsoever. So take a look at what's going on with 76ers player, Shaun King's favorite player. Go ahead.
In a minute.
Where my keys at?
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
The Kimes says that she believes the Colts defense specifically is ready and built for a deep playoff run. Check this out.
They're not the best defense in the NFL, but they're one of the most interesting this year. And obviously, defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo was a big part of why. Dan, a couple things jump out. A lot jumps out to me, but two things. One is just the ability to change game to game and individually game plan for opponents. I know you're going to get into that, but like last 2 weeks, man, like you go from the Rams, obviously you're playing a ton of zone against them because you're worried about them. 2 weeks, man, like you go from the Rams, obviously you're playing a ton of zone. Usually game plan for opponents. I know you're going to get into that, but like last 2 weeks, man, like you go.
I want to repeat a few things you said because I want to make sure we're clear. I know you're going to get into it means I don't have to get into it because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I can't get into it because I can't show anybody in America what the fuck I'm discussing because I'm reading it off a fucking teleprompter. So therefore, I can't talk about what the fuck it is because I don't know it. Number one. Darnell, where'd you go? So let's keep listening.
I already know where you're going with this, so I just have to get up.
From the Rams, obviously you're playing a ton of zone against them because you're worried about them beating you out over the top. Then in the first half against Las Vegas, team without Brock Bowers or much threat at receiver, 70% man coverage. So that flexibility is something that Lou Anarumo has really brought to a unit that you remember under Gus Bradley pretty much just played cover three. Then the other thing I wanted to highlight, they throw so much at you in pressures, like different styles of pressures. The simulated pressures have been, they've used simulated pressures at the fifth.
I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this today.
Homie, did you see Dad's face, homie? When she fucking homie, he was like, he did a damn near a Smitty right there. Let's keep it real. Dan damn near did a Smitty when she gave him that. Like go back a little, baby. Can you rewind just a little bit in Dan's? Look at Dad right here, homie. Like when she tells him this. Let me hear it from him again.
Styles of pressures. The simulated pressures have been, they've used simulated.
Hey, homie, you're sick, homie.
Dan damn near like did a Smitty, homie. When I say some off the wall shit, homie, he damn near was like it makes no sense what she just said. Like this shit is getting to be so ridiculous that he can't even like fucking fathom being up there with her no more. And we gotta be real. We gotta just say enough's enough, little Asian lady. You gotta go away. Hey. We gotta be enough's enough. It's a mockery of football. It's a mockery of sports. It's a mockery of football. And I say it's a mockery of sport in a plural form. That means sport in general is being fucking decapitated in front of our very eyes. It's being fucking castrated. It's being castrated. She's clipping around the mushroom head right now. She's cutting us. So our shit just fall out. She cutting us right now, homie. She cutting the umbilical cord away
mushroom
from
head, Bailey. The
football,
mushroom head.
She's cutting away football from us, man. From us men. She's taking it from us by giving us.
Peter is not changing football right now. She's not making the sport work.
Right now, she said 70%, but then they just jumped into cover three. See, I would love for Amina to get on camera, get the film up, and show me those cover three percentages. I would like to see the 70% of the cover three that she just talked about so eloquently. Because you know what? It's very hard to run cover three out of a two-shell look unless you invert a safety down and you screw them down tight, and then you rotate the other safety to the middle, and then we see the corners bail out at the snap, and then we see the backers take out the flat and hook curl area, and then we go, oh, shit, now it's cover three. But when we got corners match across the board, which turns into cover fucking zero, and she calls it cover three, then we got a problem. See, We are back in the building, man. Shout out to everybody. Pound the like button, man, and download the app, Underdog Fantasy, today, and use our promo code Coach JB. Steve Kim will join us here in a few minutes, man. Bailey, show this fucking clip, man. This shit right here, I need to be solo for this. Show this shit.
Can all my big skinny bitches go to the back? No.
Did this motherfucker twerk? Did he just twerk, homie, at the end of the movie, at the show, the clip? And he's not playing. We wonder why. I'm just telling you right now, your all generation's fucked, homie. I'm just gonna tell you right now, y'all generation's fucked.
He's not playing because he's twerking.
It's not your generation, but it's actually under you. But they're fucked. I'm just telling you right now, they're fucked, homie. Yeah, fucking right. That's exactly right. You said it, yes, because he's twerking. He's not playing. Fucking right, he ain't.
That's why he's injured.
I want to say some words so bad, homie.
I'm so glad you're not, because I know you talked about it earlier today in the comments in the private chat, how mature that you were going to be moving forward, and I'm proud of your growth. And clap it up for JB, y'all, for just growth and knowing how to hold his tongue when necessary and not spit out every single thought that comes to his brain. That's the sign of a man and being mature. Because as a kid, you just say whatever. But when you grow to become a man or a grown woman, you know how to hold certain things in. And I'm glad that we're getting to that point at almost age 50 with JB.
Let me ask you something. Does that McLean kid, what's his mom?
He a Hooper. I know that.
What's his mom?
I don't know. I know a relative of his though, but I think the relative I know is
Can we play a game? Can we play a game?
I know a cousin of his I'm real cool with, actually. Go ahead.
Let me ask you something. Who does Travis Hunter play for? The
Jacksonville Jaguars.
So he's not a Jag. When your girl always nagging at you, she's a nag. And she also is a hag. So what does he make himself now that you've seen all those other words and listened to him? What would that make him? So he's not a hag. He's not a Jag. And he's not a...
Oh, is it... Because he's an NBA player. I get it. Is he like Mr. Get the Bag? Like the bag? Because they get paid all this money when they're young? Is that what you mean?
No, I just wish that we could open up YouTube and say the word that I want to say. But, hey, I'll be back when ESPN and YouTube TV and all that shit gets back together. We'll be back on Titties and Tequila. So
I forgot that. Like, you can't even do that no more.
I can't do shit, homie. I couldn't even do my fastest 3 minutes, homie.
Hey, JB was watching Monday night on his phone like this. He gave me hell one day. I don't know if it was on the show or behind the scenes, because I said I was in the car watching some games on my phone. He said that you ain't even watching the game then. So I threw it back in his face yesterday. You should have got Hulu, homie. Shout out to Hulu.
Fuck Hulu. Fuck another streaming app. Man,
Hulu
listen,
never disappoints you, homie. I've always had Hulu. No issues.
Well, the co-host of Whitlock's Fearless, the main man, the Korean Cosell himself, the co-host of 3 Knockdown Rule with Mario Lopez, and the knower of all things, who was in live attendance in Dallas to watch his Miami Hurricanes go down to SMU for the second defeat of the year. And I know he's not happy. Our main man, Steve Kim, joins the show. Steve.
Gentlemen, good morning to you. By the way, that video right there, yeah, social engineering has worked. It has worked. Anyway, guys, how you doing?
Interesting. We're doing good. You? How are you doing? Is the question that Smitty and I have been worried. We've been worried about you a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, this whole week I was nervous.
Look, I care. I don't care that much. It is what it is. I mean, I look. Do these games disappoint me sometimes? Yeah, I had a good time in Dallas. I was kind of like JFK. Outside of that one little thing that happened in Dallas, everything else was a nice trip. So what was going on here? Anyway,
I was going to bring that up, but I didn't want to bring that up. Unfortunate situation. So you're saying some unfortunate situation happened?
Well, Mario Cristobal assassinated our season, and it is what it is. I'm kind of resigned to it. Unfortunately, that's the second field storming I've seen in about a year. I was at the Georgia Tech game.
Was that you right there on the field?
No, I was actually in section 221 with the rest of the Miami fans, kind of in like a daze. And I'm going to have a public service announcement from the Kimster to all ACC teams. When you play Miami, secure your goalposts because they may not be safe. They could be coming down. That's the reality.
Yeah, man.
Coach, I have a question. Looking ahead, do you not have any of the ESPN, ABC networks right now at the Palooza?
No, he don't. There's no Palooza right now.
Steve, Steve,
and he's being cheap. Steve, I told him to buy Hulu, and he has all this money he makes. He makes $1 million a year, and he don't want to go get Hulu.
This may be a problem.
It's a huge problem.
Steve, do you know? Have you heard this thing called Klarna?
No, what's that? What is that?
It's like I guess that's some sort of finance. It's a joke now around here because I told AE, I was like, hey, can you Klarna my $41,000 boat repair? Well, I guess it's like a financing type of thing for like shitty credit. So I'm gonna Klarna my boat repairs $41,000. But Steve, I want to be clear real quick. What you said. I'll have Palooza up and running, some sort of way. I already have it in the works.
So you're gonna do the Malcolm X by any means necessary.
Any means necessary. I'm gonna have
bootleg it, Steve.
Because Mario said, "Hey Kim, come over tomorrow to watch all the fights," and I was like, "So Mario, it's week 11. It's college football. The next time I'll be at your house will probably be in early January. But as of right now, these Saturdays, I only get 14 of these a week. And I'm thinking in the back of my head,
a year, yeah.
Am I going to have to bring 8 laptops and tablets to Coach JB?
No, I'll have it now. I don't know about the 4 boxes, though, is the problem.
Well, that's fine. As long as we get the base games.
Yeah, I'll have all that. Well, I still had 4 box. I still had 4 box on any other network other than.
And I'm going to bring both my laptops. So
we're really over here like trying to game plan how you going to get the job
done. I can actually remember, Steve, on YouTube you can build the multi-view.
Yeah.
So I did that Saturday.
I'm going to bring both my laptops, so we'll have it going. But I have to tell you, I still have Spectrum cable, and guys, I don't ever want to get rid of it because for what I need, it's actually very good. If you're a Dodger fan, I'm one of the few people that I know that has Spectrum all year round. Big 12 network, they don't have one. I mean, Big 10 network, ACC, SEC. I was the only guy that I knew of that had Pac-10 or Pac-12 network before that went off the air.
Steve, I got a little bit of principle left. I just can't buy another streaming app.
Well,
they just keep fucking us.
Coach, we got into a slippery slope when everyone said, cut the cable, pull the cord, and go a la carte and go your own bundle. How's that working out? How is that working out?
It's a joke, man. It really is. It's a fucking joke.
It is a form of extortion. And every year it happens right during the middle or the start of football season. I remember in 2023, the opening Thursday night game on ESPN was Utah hosting Florida. Really good game. And then right as they cut to Salt Lake City, the screen went blue. And I was like, okay, it's a satellite thing. Right around 4:07, I said, this is not a satellite thing, is it? And I went online, and at that point, Spectrum had an issue.
Remember that,
first 2 weeks. So Spectrum's going to come around to having issues. Where I don't know how long that deal is, but I do say this to all these people that have Hulu, Peacock, every single one, okay? at a certain point, you have to show some discipline.
Yeah, stand for something or fall for anything. You know what? I'm glad I saw the millionaires last night tweeting. J.J. Watt, all these other guys. When the millionaires say, fuck that, I'm not buying another goddamn streaming app to watch Monday Night Football. And I'm glad those guys speak up because Smitty just alluded to, like, oh, JB got all that money. But that's not the point. You can't make that. You can't use your money for these fucking billionaires to keep keeping
Well,
us
watch the game, JB. That's all I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. I had to throw with that.
As Big Worm said in Friday, it's about the principality.
It is.
Principality has to be adhered to. Now, look, I have ESPN Plus because they had boxing and they still have some boxing. They have the 30 for 30 library and they show some games. I have the Zone. And by the way, the Zone, that article I wrote last week calling them out, oh, they want to talk to me.
Yeah, I know they do. They pissed.
Okay. I canceled the Zone. I canceled them.
Right. And by the way, I'm going to have to bring my computer for sure because they're showing Virgil Ortiz, Erickson Lubin this Saturday. That's a fight I have to watch.
I can get the Zone back.
Well, I'll just watch it on my laptop. Don't worry about that. And then I also have Netflix.
Okay, so you gotta have all this shit.
I got two. I got Hulu and I got Netflix. My other accounts I share with my homie. And we're good to go. So I got two accounts that I pay for. Hulu and Netflix, I'm good.
Steve, I started the show off. You got to have fucking, I don't even know what they are anymore. You got to have ESPN Plus, Peacock, YouTube TV, Amazon, Netflix, Fubo, Tubi, Hulu, Fuck Sticks, Disney Plus, fucking Shitbird.
If I get the jailbroken Fire Stick, though, all this can be free.
Now you're speaking Otani. Now you're speaking Otani to me because I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Can I tell you something?
Please do.
One of my lines in my article about the Zone making everything, or basically a lot of their best fights pay-per-view, after they promised, we've killed pay-per-view, it's over. I said, nobody has done more for the sale of Fire Sticks than the Zone.
Yeah.
Overall, disputes like what is going on with Disney, ESPN, with YouTube, it only further enhances my theory. You are driving people into piracy. Bottom line.
Yeah, it's what it is. I can't confirm nor deny if I back in the day used to be a part of that type of stuff, but I get it. I mean, it's what it is. It's too much. This stuff costs too much. But let's keep things moving.
My homeboy just hit me up, said $12.99 a month. And he is the guru of Fire Stick. He's been doing this shit. He's been doing this shit for a long since we were young. Like he had that shit when we were young. Yeah. But anyway, he told me he's gonna hook me up.
Yeah, you'll be good.
See the issue? Everybody's been sending me messages, Steve. I got you, JB. DM, shout out to all the fans. I appreciate you. But when I say, but I got 16 TVs.
That's
right.
They go quiet.
Yeah, that's the issue.
You know what was magical back in the days, Smitty? And I don't even think you were born. There used to be this thing called a black box.
Yeah.
It was like, and I never, it was basically a cable box that was rigged. So you got everything from prize fights to porn. And it was just free. And
the porn's on there. Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah, we're gonna watch the fights. I go, you paid for it? No, we got the black box. And I actually have never seen a black box. I actually never went to a home with a black box. I've seen no evidence.
I had one. I had a few.
I've always heard about it. I've never seen it. I have no idea what it looks like.
Wow. No, it was like a regular cable box that was rigged. And if you knew a guy that worked for, like, let's say you had an uncle that worked for a cable company.
You could just
do a couple things there. Next thing you know, you got Playboy Channel and Spice.
Yeah, my homeboy I'm talking to right now. Shout out to my boy Dave. He shot me that shit. Yeah, he's a barber on Netflix. He was cutting my hair on Netflix. He got all that shit. But anyway, you guys hit him up. But anyway, let's go. Let's dive into this show, man.
Damn. Go ahead.
Nah, it's legal now.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
he said I just need 15 sticks.
Yeah. No, for real, go to Amazon right now and buy 9 sticks, hook it up, and it's set up. It's a one-time purchase. You got it.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I think I'll get it and then it won't work.
It's simple, homie. It's not. I used to sell them. I'll say it. I used to sell them back in the days. Before I came to LA, before I was on TV, before I was a superstar.
Slinging sticks.
When I was in the hood, when I was at Ball State my senior year, as I was graduating, I need some side money. I started fucking hustling. And I was selling them. It was very easy.
What I would do, JB, if I were you, I would buy one and test it out. Learn how to use it on one, and then if you like it,
my boy's like telling me it's easy as fuck. Doesn't buffer. It's clear. He like.
It is.
I had NFL players buying them for me. I was upcharging the hell out of them, boy.
I'm down to be BPS. Fuck it. I'm down. Let's do it. Let's
I'm
do
from
it.
the hood. At the end of the day,
again, come back to it, Steve. Money don't do shit at the end of the day. When they take your shit away, guess what? We still got to go back to fire sticks that we were doing in the late 90s.
Everything's full circle, homie.
So it's damn near gung ho, white shadow. It's back to Three's Company. It's back to that. So it is what it is. I'm cool with it.
Steve,
it is what it is.
Before we dive into all things football, because that's the main priority, I do want to ask you real quick. So this Jake Paul and Gervonta St. Davis fight is done. It's cooked. It's over.
Yes, it's going to Bolivian. It's out of here. And I believe that they're moving the date. I mean, they've called out everyone from Francis Ngannou to Nate Diaz. I think they're going to go to Tank Abbott and Tito Ortiz next. I don't know what they're going to do. Here's the issue, though, Smitty, and here's the reality. And I know certain people are going to give MVP Promotions, which is Jake Paul's company, credit for pulling the plug. Here's the hypocrisy of it. Because Jake Paul put out a tweet saying, "Oh, we can't. I'm glad we're not rewarding this woman beater, blah, blah, blah." Wait a minute. He's been that. This is nothing new. You knew his history. Second of all, if you go on, I don't even know if it's up anymore, but if you look at the seating chart for the sale of tickets, it was the Blue Sea. A lot of unsold seats. My question is, let's say that fight was robust at the box office. Let's say every single ticket was on track to be sold with a really good secondary market, right?
Yeah.
Would it have been a moral or ethical play at that point? That's my question.
That's a hell of a question, too.
Yeah. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. That fight is done, and then there's a fight this weekend you want to watch, correct?
Erickson Lubin, a top 5 junior middleweight, against Virgil Ortiz. Now, if Virgil Ortiz wins this fight, and it's for the WBC interim, not the full-blown, he has 2 choices here, and it's going to be a tough fight. Lubin's a skilled, slick, jet-quick southpaw that could punch a little bit, right? This is a real test. But if he gets past Lubin, I believe he has 2 choices here moving forward. Either Sebastian Fundura, the full-blown WBC champion, or Jaron Boots.
Woo!
Let it ride. Let it ride, Smitty. Let it ride.
Ooh, I want to see that.
Hey, Steve, let me ask you this real quick before we get into all the good, fun stuff. Your good friend has passed away suddenly. I didn't know anything was going on. Shout out to your guy, Victor Conte. You tweeted that out. You've had a relationship with him for quite some time. Explain that and what happened to him.
Well, he had pancreatic cancer.
My dad died of that.
Yeah, and it came up on him quick. He fought a hard battle. And I remember back in March when he told me, it was basically kept a secret outside of very few members of the inner circle. He said, "I'm going to battle this. I'm going to try to fight this. I need to live a healthier lifestyle in terms of getting rest." And it just succumbed. I was supposed to visit him in September. I'm going to fly out to the Bay Area. And then the week where they were making my travel plans, they said, "Steve, it's not a good time. Why don't we back this up?" And I said, okay. I kind of knew. Because I know pancreatic cancer, the chances of survival, especially at that age, they're not good. I was told Thursday night as I was packing for my trip to Dallas that, "Steve, we're bringing him home for hospice. He's got 3 to 4 more days. I just want to let you know." And the company Snack will continue on. Casey Morton, the right-hand woman for that company, she'll continue the legacy. You know, people have asked me, how did I meet Victor Conte? Now, obviously, like everyone else, I knew who he was from Balco. So that was in from 96, 97, all the way to 2003 when the Balco offices were actually raided by the FBI. I mean, you had helicopters, black cars, people coming in with guns. All this for basically giving really good vitamins, right? Everyone knows Balco, and I don't think people know the full history of it. They didn't just do steroids starting in the mid-'90s. They were actually a company that did blood testing and nutritional work for athletes in the mid-'80s. They were actually very clean, and Victor will tell you, we had to keep up with the Joneses, and we made a deal with the devil, and we just ended up being better than anybody and everybody else at that. So around 2009 or 10, I wrote an article about how Shane Mosley, who had tested positive after working with Balco, and then people were saying, well, he's passed every drug test. And I just happened to write, I said, guys, here's the thing. It's not about Mosley. Just because an athlete passes a drug test does not mean they are clean. Designer steroids were created to basically not be tested positive. And Victor Conte read my article and he said, Steve, I really liked your article. It's impressive. You're the only guy saying this. And I just want to give you a shout. I go, wait a minute. I looked at the email and I said, hold on. I go, are you the Victor Conte? And he goes, yeah, that's me. And I called him. We had like an hour and a half chat. And that's how we developed the friendship in 2010. I can honestly tell you, guys, he is one of the 2 or 3 most intelligent human beings I have ever come across. Just his knowledge, his recall, his memory, and his ability to give information. His storytelling was incredible. He was an incredibly generous human being, and I feel blessed and lucky that he came into my life, really.
Let me I don't care what anybody says. He fucking saved baseball. I don't care what anyone says. You can say all you want and give me all the bullshit, all that other shit, that the moral fucking flaws and all that. He saved baseball because it ain't been the same since.
Well, you know, it's funny. On Sunday, one of the ESPN showed the 30 for 30 on the McGuire-Sosa battle of 98. And I look at this and I said, we shouldn't demonize these guys. They did save baseball after the malaise of the 1994 player work stoppage that the owners engineered. And here's the interesting thing. One of the more fascinating 30 for 30s was 9.79. And it was about Ben Johnson in the Seoul Olympics of 88. Now, Smitty, you weren't even born then. Your parents may have not even met at 1988, right? But I
Carl
remember
Lewis and all these motherfuckers.
And he blew away Carl Lewis in this legendary field, right? And everyone knew, and he got busted about 3 days later. It turns out, guys, that out of the 9 finalists in that 100-meter dash in the 88 Olympics, 8 of them were either busted or suspected of PED use. And it brings about a quote that I learned from Victor Conte that was stated by Charlie Francis, who was the track coach of Ben Johnson. He said, it's a level playing field, just not the one you think it's on.
Steve, people don't want to talk about what about Greg LeMond and the whole Lance Armstrong, the swimmers.
Well,
I mean, all of them.
Let me say this about Victor. Victor is like the Barry Bonds of this thing because they're associated together. And Barry Bonds has a great deal of respect, and it was mutual with Victor Conte because he actually helped out his father when he was going through health issues near the end of his life. And Victor thinks very highly of Barry Bonds' loyalty and how committed he was. And if you think that Balco was the only group of people doing what they did, you are naive. It's like Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds was not the only guy doing what he did. Here's the difference. He was so much better than everybody. I've always said Barry Bonds was just better off just sticking at it 68 home runs. Just stick to 67. Once he got to 73, and plus with the way he acted towards the media, it did not help him. But there's a lot of hypocrisy. But I found Victor to be an incredible friend and one of the most fascinating individuals. I'll be writing a column on my relationship with him tomorrow that'll be released Thursday on snack.com. I still can plan to work with them for the rest of my life as long as I can. I take a snack nutritional supplement product every single day of my life. That is not a lie. From ZMA to Expedite to Proglycogen to Robatine to Hypoxygen. I'm a believer in it. And people have to understand one thing. He did not rat. People say that, and that's the one thing that bothered me. He said, Steve, I didn't rat, and that's why I went to jail. I went to a federal prison. And he has some funny stories about Club Fed, about what you could do. And he was an unbelievable storyteller. And he was he did not hide from his past, guys. If you go to his office in San Marcos, which is the San Francisco Bay Area, Bill Romanowski, his picture's on the wall. Okay. Every other notorious
Bill loves him. I talked to Bill. He loves him.
Every athlete whether it was Balco or Snack, he's still on the wall. By the way, the Supersonics of the 1990s, the Shaun Kemp, Gary Payton teams, he helped them out with blood work and blood testing. The late 90s Dolphins with Jimmy Johnson, that team picture's on the wall. Every single, even Marion Jones, all that stuff is on the wall. They do not hide from their past. And he said, look, I did what I did. I paid the price. And now I want to be committed to reversing some of the sins that I committed. It was an incredible reinvention. He's a lightning rod. I get it. Some people still don't like him, still don't believe him. That is certainly their right. My view is he was a hell of a guy, and I loved him.
No doubt. That's all that matters.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
No doubt. Smitty, Steve, last night, real quick before we get into Miami in depth, Arizona, you tweeted out something I've been saying for some years. I think that the team, they're 1-2 records. The same with the Bengals. Smitty pointed out, like, you're not winning, but my eyes work, and the offense is much more in tune. It's fucking better. They make layups. They can play catch. Yep. They can move the football. They get first downs. And they won a game against a Cowboy team that, I don't know, Smitty, maybe the real poll question is, was it a big win for the Cardinals or a horrible loss for the Cowboys? Like, that's how you kind of look at these two teams. I think Brissett makes them go, and I'll be interested to see, other than just money, what they do in the future here. Brissett obviously is not the guy for the team's franchise, but right now I'm saying on a bad team, why not? You got nothing to lose.
When I see Brissett just get the ball off on time at the top of his drop, Coach and Smitty, I would be willing to bet, and these receivers can never say it, but it's probably in the back and the front of their minds. Man, it's great to have the ball on time. It's great to have a quarterback that plays on structures, and when I come out of a route, I can expect the ball to kind of at least be released in this area instead of this keystone. I mean, there's too many plays with Kyler Murray. Remember the Benny Hill show, Coach?
Yep.
Remember the end of the Benny Hill show was always people chasing each other? Remember
That's what he does, runs around.
And so many times with Kyler Murray, I have the Benny Hill theme song in my head. With Brissett, the play actually goes more or less to structure. That matters.
Hey, shout out. Matt's going to be on Whitlock today. He just texted me.
Yes, he is. I brokered that. I did that because I am the great uniter. That's what I do.
The bridge.
Yeah, and shout out to Bailey. He'll help it too. But by the way, I like the way Matt apologized to Whitlock yesterday because they were playing clips of our show, and Matt goes, "All right, I admit I'm sorry." That was his apology. He just grunted, "Yeah, I'm sorry."
I got beef with Matt. I'm going to talk to him about Friday.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this whole fight song thing. We got a problem with it.
Why?
But anyway,
I happen to agree with Matt 1,000%.
Well, so do I. But 3 years ago, I told him to keep that, and Matt didn't want to do this fight song, and now he does again. That's the problem I have with Matt.
Wait a minute. He flip-flopped?
He flip-flopped on the song. I don't like that.
Here's the thing that I find interesting about Matt. Wasn't he the guy saying, "Oh, all these players should get paid"? Good on that. Now he hates them. I'm like, Matt, someone tried to tell you you're creating a band of mercenaries.
I've been saying it.
But I give Matt credit. Don't you give Matt credit for evolving his beliefs?
Oh, yeah, Matt's gonna at least
changing his. I respect that. I actually respect that.
Oh yeah.
That's what I said.
We'll have Matt on Friday.
Ain't nothing wrong with changing when you get more information and you think about things more thoroughly. Ain't nothing wrong with changing your mindset behind something. So
yeah, that's why I don't ever change.
So I respect it. But let's
get
the 3 and out. Let's get the 3 and out with Steve Kim, man. That's one of my favorite summers of the week. 3 and out. Steve, what you got?
All right, week 10, I was stuck in Dallas. I was able to watch the games. I still got to go to the office. I got to watch more games that I missed today as I go to the little Orange Bowl of Montebello / East LA. Let's take a look at the good. C.J. Bailey. Now, here was an underrated quarterback that was best known for throwing the ball to Jeremiah Smith in high school at Chaminade in South Florida. He's a guy that's developing very well, was pressed into duty as a true freshman, and as a sophomore, he continues to ascend. He's fixed his delivery a little bit. It's not so low, and he absolutely shredded, sliced and diced an undefeated Georgia Tech team at Carter Finley, and that offense is now rolling. With that said, Haynes King, once again, didn't he throw for 400, run for 100? That guy should still be in the Heisman race, but C.J. Bailey set the tone early, and he's a good, solid pocket passer, good touch, and he's got athleticism. It'll be interesting to see if he hits the transfer portal. That's just the way it works nowadays. But he might be their best quarterback since a guy by the name of Phillip Rivers. And NC State has had more than a few NFL guys after Rivers, though. Google it. Also, I got to give Utah credit. They had a gut check situation, must win at home, and they did the Under Armour. They must protect this house. And they emphatically dominated and defeated and just blew away Cincinnati, which was on a run. And this is a testament to Kyle Whittingham. I don't know if this is his final season or not, but to me, the Utes are the ultimate culture program. They're sound and they're steady. And now that the quarterback play, the whole Cam Rising thing the last 2 years kind of disrupted everything they did. But more or less, the quarterback play has been very good with that new system. And Utah stays in the thick of the Big 12 race. So shout out.
Gotta give credit to Weddle. Weddle showed up and threw the flag in the crowd and did his thing.
Right now, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Right now, they are the superior U, and they do it like this with the fingers, not like that. Anyway, all right, then finally, this young man at Death Valley led Duke to a historic victory because Duke does not win a lot or ever against Clemson on the road, and this guy played quarterback like a genius. Darian Mensah. Got a good arm, throws accurately, and I love the fact that Manny Diaz at the end of the game, so let's go for 2, 46-45. Manny Diaz is growing into a pretty good head coach. I don't think he ever should have taken that Miami job when he did. I don't think he was ready for it. But 5-6 years later, I think Duke is becoming a really solid program, and he's building from the foundation that was laid by Mike Elko. Now, the bad. Got to keep it real. Mario Cristobal. This is a common theme. The way Mario Cristobal coaches, Miami goes into these games down 10 to 14 points. Slow tempo. He wants to be methodical. And he wants to win the national title. But, fellas, you know what national title he wants to win?
What?
The time of possession national title. He doesn't care about points. He wants to say, we're number one in time of possession. We're number one in time of possession. Damn. Miami had the ball for 37 minutes, 42 seconds. They scored 20 points on a pretty mediocre defense. And that was a game. If you look at the ratings, you look at the matchups, that's a throw game. That has to be a game where you tell Carson Beck, whatever happens, we're going to let you throw on early downs. We're going to go vertical. And they were doing that early. But the way Mario approaches a game strategically and philosophically, I don't think it's good. And I saw things in that game. He has lost the Miami fan base because I was there. And I was actually glad that I could see it because I could talk to people. Right. But the way Mario Cristobal coaches, it leads to closer games than are necessary and upsets. This is his 4th loss in the last 12 or 13 as a double-digit favorite in the ACC.
You know, has a better, higher winning percentage is Manny Diaz.
Yes, he does. Now, here's the thing. For every ACC team, again, when Miami comes to town with Mario Cristobal as the coach right now, please bring extra security if you want to protect your field because it might get rushed. But I'm just being honest. Mario, you're my coach. I support you, but I got to be honest about this. It's tough love. No one else will tell you this because we want to be physical. You know what I want to be? Productive. Think about this again.
You cooking right now.
We did not play the 85 Bears. We did not play the 2000 Ravens. 37 minutes, 42 seconds of ball control for 20 points. And then, coach, with about 40 seconds to go, we have one timeout, tie game. He takes a knee. I'm like, and right then we all groan like, uh-oh, we know where this is going. Mario Cristobal is more conservative than Rush Limbaugh, and I think it's an absolute anchor to this program. Okay, moving on. Woo! Colorado.
Damn.
Colorado.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Rocky Mountain Low. Coach Smitty, be honest. Have they quit on Coach Prime? Come on. Fess up, Smitty.
It didn't look good, Steve. It didn't look good.
That looked exactly how I said it would look. I don't know what the fuck the confusion is. You got rid of Sean Lewis. What is he? 7-1?
You still talking about Sean Lewis, homie? Damn.
Fucking yeah, it matters.
JB, is Coach Prime there in Colorado next season?
No.
You don't think so, huh?
I would be shocked. I hope he is. I want to see him own it and face it and say I'm here, but I don't see it. Like I kind of agree with Sean King when he saw his kids and he's had them his whole life and he's been around them and that's all he's really coached. I think he'd rather go watch those guys and live as I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care either. But it's a
you do care though.
When we talk for clicks and likes, when we talk about it for more than the actual job he's doing on the football field, and we talk about everything else, that's when it becomes it's irrelevant to me.
I want to give Colorado a little bit of credit though. In the first 6 games,
thank you.
They played Georgia Tech to a 1-possession game, and I thought they could have won it. Against BYU, who might make the playoffs, they were in that game. In fact, I think they were winning that game 14-0. They beat a solid or tough Iowa State team. So I'm actually stunned by how quickly it's fallen apart. And JB, I was kind of watching other games. I was in the hotel room. I was kind of in a buzzkill. And when you texted me and Weddle, like, hey, what's going on with Colorado? I said, well, no, what is it? And you said 59 or 52-4. I was like, what?
No, I told Bailey to do a wellness check on Matt.
Well, he made it, though. I saw him yesterday. I saw him. I'll give McChesney credit on this end always. He has more intensity than most of the players. He's absolutely disgusting. Here's what's interesting. A lot of the Colorado podcasts are now coming over to McChesney's side. And there's actually guys saying we should fire Coach Prime, where 12 months ago they're saying Prime's maybe one of the best coaches in all the country. These things turn very, very quickly.
They're fucking bettors. They're betting fans. See, like that's the problem I have. Like I'm always going to defend Dion and the coaching side of these things over these fucking nobodies. That's the one thing I'll never go against.
I don't think it's betting. These guys they love Colorado. They're Buffalo fans.
But they don't. I don't believe they do because where they've been. Like it's like all these fucking prime sexuals. They don't know what the fuck Boulder entails in Colorado.
The prime sexuals though. These guys have done podcasts for years though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some of them are alums. Some of them have lived there. They could actually point out where Boulder is on a map. Now, finally, to this one, I say 4, because Hugh Freeze now, he can play 36 holes of golf 6 days a week.
He happy as hell, man.
He can get down to a 2 handicap. He's got all the time in the world. Guys, out of morbid curiosity, I watched the Auburn game.
No, you did.
Last night. So I thought the game was at Kentucky, and I was like, wow, that crowd must have been tough. They only scored. I had no idea until that game was on my screen. I said, wait a minute. They scored 3 points at home. And they used Jayden Daniels, the Stanford transfer. Coach, I've never seen a more simplistic offense in my life. It makes what Cristobal runs Air Coryell. It's bad. And I think the situation's going to happen here. Auburn still has a good defense. They have NFL prospects like Falk and number 17. That one linebacker they have is active. That's an all-American level guy, number 17. Name escapes me. But if you're Cam Coleman, who is the number 2 rated high school receiver behind Jeremiah Smith, there has to be 100 teams right now willing or waiting to tamper. Because that guy could be a number 1 receiver on a lot of teams and be a first-round draft choice. He's being absolutely wasted outside. And Hugh Freeze just never worked out. Now, Coach, what does it say about Auburn that they're going to have their 3rd coach in the 2020s? And we're only in the 2025.
You got Alabama in that state. That's the reason that job is no longer what it used to be. At least it was competitive to play Alabama with the Cam Newtons and all those guys, the legends that they've had. Now it's no longer that. And I don't know how attractive that job is because of the fact that Alabama shares the state with you.
They still pay well, though. And by the way, I think that number 17, I think his name is Xavier Atkins. Absolute tackling machine. Very impressed by him. Every game
I got a good friend of mine who's an OG alum there at Auburn, was a legend there in the early 90s. he said that all things are coming out as AD's fired next, and Bruce Pearl is being pushed to be the AD, number one. Number two is Jimbo Fisher is the guy they want.
Now, how do you think that'll be received, Jimbo? He has SEC roots, national title on his
Offensive
resume.
guy, offense. They want offense.
Is he though? Well, Coach, let me just tell you something. No, the way he ran offense, a lot of A&M fans will tell you it got a little antiquated. People did not think he updated.
That's why. Remember, he had to hire Bobby P, and then he went to all that, and it was a conflict. Remember, I said on the show, I said it's a conflict. You can't have two offensive guys who are alphas trying to call offense. It just doesn't work. So,
you know, Coach, Freeze had an interesting dilemma. The quarterback that had the most promise was Deuce Knight, who's a true freshman. And maybe Hugh Freeze thought, okay, I'm going to save him, develop him for next year. Turns out he never got it next year. I'm just wondering if Hugh Freeze had a hot tub time machine 8 weeks ago, would have just said, all right, Deuce. Because now you could say, Smitty, yeah, we're bad, but it's a freshman quarterback. We're developing here.
I'm with Smitty. I'm almost with Smitty at this point, Steve, because the old whites are cooked in this profession right now. For some reason, Dabo's showing it this year. Just look at all these guys, like from Belichick to even Carroll in the NFL. I don't know if you got to go get younger at these big-time programs like the Kenny Dillinghams, like those type of guys. And then if you get in between that, my age guy, before 50 or 50, you went out like Sark and these other guys. So now they want to get back to the league. It's a very, very strange situation in college football right now.
In my view, you have to, no matter what your age, you have to be willing to embrace NIL in the portal.
No doubt.
And you have to at least pretend that you do, and then be in that pool, or just
Hugh Freeze didn't even pretend it.
Look, it turns out he was doing NIL and other stuff way back at Ole Miss. Okay, that 2015 class that was #1 in the country, I've heard some legendary stories about how that class came together. Trust me, those guys were not complaining about starving over the weekend during the offseason. All right, so, but I do think that you need a young, energetic guy that understands the landscape, at least until they put some guardrails in on transfer portal, NIL, the length of contracts, and now this is professional sports. So it is what it is. Oh, by the way, Coach, I want to say something.
Say it.
Sunday night, I'm watching a game, kind of rewinding. You know, have a nice cold Zima on ice with the watermelon Jolly Ranchers, and it was good. I've never heard that before. And I'm watching Seattle.
Jolly Ranchers.
I was really impressed by their quarterback.
Who's that guy?
He was a guy by the name of Sam Darnold. That everybody, but I knew a guy that said, no, he can still play. I knew a guy, but I knew
I know this guy.
Steve, you got to stop boosting up JB's ego.
Truth, though.
Yeah, but you boost his ego. His ego's already too big. He already thinks he's the top dog in this space. And you come on here, Steve, and you just feed into it. You feed into it, and here it is.
What? You don't believe in wait a minute. I thought all you kids say, we got to give him his FTDs. Well, here's his FTDs. Right?
I hear you.
Thank you. I want my flowers.
Yeah. Bouquet.
I want Danny Dimes, Sam Darnold. I want all my flowers from these guys I've been telling you guys about. I don't run around. It doesn't sustain in the NFL. Jayden Daniels done for the year. Lamar hurt. Kyler Murray is
real healthy.
Kyler Murray's a joke.
Smitty, Seattle's impressive, though.
Now they are. They're solid.
The ball.
Yeah, Rams going to cook them. Rams going to cook Bailey's team. But here's the issue.
Here's my advice to Sam Darnold. If you want to go places, throw more to Elijah Arroyo. That's all I got to say.
How bad is the Jets organization?
Isn't that a rhetorical question?
I mean, look at the guys that have left there, and now look at them just, a year removed for Aaron Rodgers, a couple years removed for Sam Darnold. Like Mark Sanchez is now, gangbanging. Like it's unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. Like it's unbelievable that organization.
Órale, vato, carnal. He's proud and proud.
Órale, I'm about fucking Orange County essay from the fucking Mission Viejo Heights essay.
Mother said, I just want to go see my family. I was see my friend.
Look at this. The wrong sling, though. Wrong arm, though.
Right.
I got to go see Phil Trainee, man. I got to go see what's going on with this act.
He'd say that in all the pictures I heard in the spot.
No, he did not.
No, he did.
I'm playing
It is
around.
still up there.
Hey,
Can't take away the history. The Capono,
No, can't take away the history.
Capono was a line cook there, right? And so was
Yeah.
Sanchez.
Miami Heat.
Those
Yep.
posters will never come down. Trust me.
My high school alum.
Legendary spot, man. Yep.
Yeah.
That's high school. Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was my high
cannot wait for Whitlock to interview McChesney. I'm glad we brought this together.
Look, you excited? Look at you.
Hey, he got Matt on the thumbnail.
I mean, this is like when the West Coast All-Stars tried to stop the gang wars. Hey, we're all in the same gang. You don't remember that song? Oh, Smitty, you weren't even born then.
Hey, he don't know about that song. That was one of the hardest tracks.
You made
all
4
time.
references today about me not
We
being
all in the
born.
same
No, but
game.
it's the truth,
Easy, when Easy went off on that shit, and
That song came out. So here's what happened, Smitty. Back when rap was not demonic,
Yo.
it was actually a force of positive, for people in America and the culture, and it was actually like in the
we all in the same game.
The East Coast made it was called self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. So then the West Coast,
heard that.
Guess what they did? Instead of starting a war, they said, no, hold on. We're going to do the West Coast All-Stars.
Yep.
And it's a song called We're All in the Same Game.
Yeah.
Well, they all kind of came together. And it was kind of a good thing.
Hey,
You know,
Dre produced it, Smitty. Fucking Tone Loc, fucking Michelle Lake, King T, Ice T, Ren, everybody. JJ Fad, Young M, Digital Underground.
But I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of like the East Coast song better. Self-destruction.
Oh, no.
What? Come on.
Never. You
That
can't
Chuck
beat a Dre
D.
track. You can't beat a Dre
Come on.
track.
Self-destruction
Can't
and
beat a
Chuck
Dre
D
track.
and Heavy D. Come on.
You can't fight a Dre track.
I don't want to start a war or anything. I'm just,
The East Coast did invent hip hop though, so I respect it.
Hey, Steve, real quick. Lincoln Riley and SC did not look good. Nebraska's shitty. I don't think they're very good at all.
And Raiola's out. And Raiola's
have won. Right,
And a win is a win at the end of the day.
Mahomes is done. Mahomes is cooked. He's done. I mean, Raiola, he's done. And then, so where you at with this whole rule gets an extension? They wanted to keep him from other schools, apparently. Where you at with Nebraska's growth?
They needed that win. I mean, you're right. These are the games that Matt Rule has not won. And I like Matt Rule. I think he never should have left Baylor. I think he set back his own career while making a lot of money, albeit. But you needed this win. And here's the problem. As flawed as Raiola is, there's a reason why that other guy is the backup. And he's way back up in terms of overall talent. That this thing can spiral. Now, for SC, I get it. They didn't look great. But they are headed towards still having a double-digit win. And they have the number 1 class incoming.
Thank you.
Look, at certain times, it's not about the style points. You need to get out of Nebraska and Lincoln with the win. They got the job done.
Win is the win, baby.
Fight on. Anyway, guys, I got to watch this interview because I'm going to be commenting on it. And Smitty, give Coach the hookup with the sticks. The sticks.
I got you.
All right, Steve, enjoy.
Thursday. See you Thursday.
Peace. Clap it up for Stephen Kim, man.
Always. Smitty, real quick, so you know, because you asked yesterday, so I wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
That the Dodgers shitted on the NBA playoffs and the ratings.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, I'm just telling you.
Did you see the Super Bowl numbers though?
Nah.
Motherfucker said like 150 million.
Every year.
How about that?
Most watched one-day event in the history every year.
NFL is phenomenal, homie.
Yeah, it'll always be. King.
Only thing that competes with NFL, I think, is the World Cup.
But that's not really. Yeah, but it's like
World Cup is huge.
But that's not a one-day event.
Right.
I say one-day event. Super
But
Bowl
I'm
always
sure like the main. I don't know the World Cup, like the main like championship, like you
not
dig?
close. Not close.
I don't look. I'm telling you.
Not the main event.
Do we got any soccer fans in the chat? The World Cup.
Soccer is is the most watched sport overall. It's not the most watched single day event. The Super Bowl is a goddamn holiday, homie. It needs to be a holiday.
Why don't we get that Monday off? If Trump is who you say he is, why don't he give us Monday off?
Because y'all think he's racist.
Y'all stop saying y'all. He the president.
Yeah, y'all think he's racist, homie. Because y'all want him to get Puff Daddy off and Kodak Black, save Kodak, save the homies. Hey, get all the homies off. But then when it comes down to brass tacks, y'all don't defend him, homie. You call him racist.
See what Trump talking about. You talk all.
Come on, homie. You got to keep it real. Keep it real, homie. Is he racist or is he you want his help or is he racist?
You had the campaign. You had the
which one is it, homie?
You had the Trump shirt. You had the fuck. You and all
JB and Trump, homie. Shout out.
And all that shit.
Yeah.
Cool. He's here. He won. Kudos to you, JB. You're the reason why he won.
I didn't vote.
Now let's see the shit. Let's see. You're the reason he won. Kudos to you. He's in the office. He's our president. Like
he just made a bunker too. Made a bunker for
he changed now. Let's see.
He made a bunker, homie, for the fucking thing coming in.
I want Monday off after Trump. If you watch
we've been wanting it.
We want the Monday off after the Super Bowl. Make it happen.
We've been wanting it. We've been asking. We asked Obama though, but Obama made the cold basketball brackets. Y'all was hyped on, but he didn't do shit for y'all.
Talking about Trump right now. Why you keep bringing up? You deflect. This is how you deflect. I bring up one thing, chat. JB brings up 20 other things.
But you never bring it up. That's the thing. You never bring it up. So I gotta bring up both things
right now. We're not.
I gotta bring up both things.
Biden had his run. Obama had his 2 runs. Everybody, Bush had his run. Clinton had his run. We talking about Donald fucking Trump. You talk about how big and bad he was. Give me the Monday off.
Let me break this down. Let me break this down for you.
Why you going your nails like that? That looks soft as hell. So I'm chewing on you. Are you nervous?
I got something on my shit.
Are you nervous?
Let me break this down. Let me break this down for you real quick. Let me break this down for you. Hold on. Let me break this down for you.
Soft ass.
So in the world that I've lived in my whole life, my daddy probably got put in his grave because of the grind. And especially when you're a blue collar mechanic, when you're a steel mill worker, coal mine worker,
dirty
when
environment.
you do an everyday real American job, and that's what you do, and it's a fucking unbelievable. All you want to come home to do is sleep, but then you got divorces, and the girl's never happy, right? So like
badass kids, I get it.
Yeah, and so at the end of the day, we have been programmed to work. Pay these taxes for these rich folks to keep us regular folks in check, but yet don't improve shit around us. Makes it worse. Our food's now plastic. Our fucking water's getting fucking hit with cloud seeding. We got fucking everything's fucked.
Now you preach.
So now you have went from 33 years was the per capita was the average age to buy a home.
Yep.
Now it's 55 years old.
Yep.
Can't afford shit. And California is not for the weak. So if you live in California and you can survive, you're a gangster.
Thank you.
Number one. Well, I help you. And then from that point on, you got to keep working. You can't live with your family. You can't go out. You can't go vacation. You can't chill. You can't go to Hawaii. You can't go to fucking do nothing. Can't go to Dubai. You can't go to Newport Beach. Can't get a boat slip. Can't get your boat out of the shop. It's $41,000. Like everything. Jet ski broke. You can't fix that. They won't fix it. Yamaha shit comes from Japan. Otani and them kept my parts over there. So then I didn't get the parts for the Yamaha jet ski. Then I can't watch the Dodgers fucking trick my bets off. And then Otani said, I ain't gonna hit a home run. Then the day I don't pick him, he hits fucking 3 home runs, fucking 10 strikeouts, fucks my parlay. So like everything's just fucked, homie. It's just fucked. Yes, Darnell?
Is this personal or are you just using random examples?
Huh?
Was that personal or were you using random examples right there?
I don't know what I said. I don't know anything I said.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
But anyway.
You cooked right there, though. I'm with you, homie. It's like we're trying to just work, go home, eat, sleep, work, go home, eat, sleep, work, and it's a cycle, and then you die. And you look back, I didn't do shit. I ain't gonna see nothing,
you can't do nothing. Yeah.
But that's why I break the cycle. I say
that's like Mina Kimes. Like the people that defend Mina Kimes, what's wrong? The people that defend Mina Kimes over the people that defend me for calling her out when she basically accused 3 of my kids for criminal activity. You choose to defend her over the fact that she lied on my name and 3 black players of mine? That is what's wrong with America, homie. You. Be back in 5 minutes.
Person who wrote the main article on that, I gotta do some research now because you go in so hard. she wasn't even big time at that point in her life. Was she somebody who just agreed with the main article and you didn't like it? Was she the one who wrote the main storyline that broke? I'm just curious about, because now we got, because you just at some point, I'm not saying forgive, but it's like the rest of your life, you just gonna sit here and point to that as your reasoning, as your ammo. Are you listening to me, JB? As your ammo to continue to take shots at her, to continue to.
Are you still talking? I'm making coffee. I'm on break. Are you still talking?
Can you hear me? I just don't understand. Like, real quick, like at some point, you gotta like move on. At some point,
I'm on break. I'm getting coffee.
Huh?
I'm on break. I've been on break for 3 minutes. I didn't know you were still here.
So you didn't hear nothing I was saying?
No.
Fuck. We'll be back in 3. There's a video going around of Oklahoma State head coach Mike Gundy, who had to move his press conference to a Zoom after getting headbutted by his cow.
To a zoo? To a zoo?
To a Zoom.
Well,
check this out,
a
homie.
Little run-in with my cattle over the weekend, and I guess they've been watching us play, and got headbutted. So I've got a bad eye that I didn't think would be particularly enjoyable for people when they were looking at my pretty face in a live interview. But more importantly, it's full of blood and I get dizzy, and so it's not easy to be upright and be in a normal function. But other than that, I'm doing great.
Other than that, I'm doing great. I'm gonna start with JB first, and then T Rich. I want you to get a little chance to kind of, get your thoughts all together. I see you're calculating right now. JB, what's going on with Mike Gundy? It seems like it's always just something with him, his program, it's something weird. He got headbutted by his cow. Moo. What's your take on that? What's going on, JB?
I think he got his ass whooped at a bar. I don't believe anything he says. He's an absolute fucking idiot. I kicked him out of my office several times for a reason. He's a fucking shitbird. And his son is shitty. I don't know why he gave him a scholarship. I saw him play in Oklahoma. I didn't even offer him to JUCO. And then he brought him to Oklahoma State, and he actually started some games. He's now at some fucking FCS school. The guy's a joke. I'm going to be honest. I'm 40. No, you are. You're fucking 60 now, and you're still shitty. And I think he got his ass whipped at a bar. I'm going to be honest. Show your face, because we'll know if a fucking horse hits you. Where'd the horse hit you? With his fucking hit him in his eye? I want to see your eye, motherfucker. I don't believe you got hit by no horse. Because T-Rich, it'd be hard to hit me with a horse in my eye. I want to see, where did the horse hit him? What kind of horse? And if it was a cow, what kind of cow hit him? Did a cow kick him? T-Rich, did the cow absolutely get his foot up to a 6-foot body and hit that motherfucker right in the eye?
Right, because it's not a donkey. A donkey might do that, or a horse. He said a cow.
You might be talking to your players and get them to believe that bullshit, like you got them to recruit and get there to Stillwater, because you're shitty. So you must have sold them a fucking hell of a car to get them to come to Stillwater. But you ain't selling me that a fucking horse and a cow hit your ass. I want to see your face. I think you got your ass whooped at a bar.
Well, who is the cow? Who is the cow? Me personally, and not calling nobody out, I think he might got Ike.
Ooh.
What?
I think he might got Ike.
Dun, 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 dun.
You remember that? You remember when Tina? And it's not, and it, hey y'all, I'm just spectating and looking at, I ain't, I don't want guys to be, he, beating his. No, I don't want to say that, because he getting beat up, right?
Have we seen his face? Have we seen his face? Anyone got a picture of him out there?
There you go, right there. That's all we gonna get. We seen Nick Saban, get beat up in the game, and he came out and said you should have seen the other guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he showed his face. He showed his face though, like a G.
Yeah, he told you right off the bat. Hey, they don't make him.
You saw me on Netflix wear a pink jersey and run.
You did that,
I got a penalty. I got a penalty, T.
We back. Final hour. Why you keep chewing your nails? Like, are you nervous? Today's show making you nervous?
I got something. I don't know what's going on. It's like one of those. What do they call it? Hangnail?
Ah, you sound pussy.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Anyway, we back. Our final hour, man. And without further ado, can't keep my boy
Manny Petty
longer, man.
Manny Petty. Is that what they call it?
That's what you get. You and your AEs. I go. That's what you get. We've seen videos on this show of you getting your toes done. Facts. Quiet as cat.
Nah, that was just for clicks and likes. But go ahead.
Without further ado, man, my brother, another mother, man, Naptown legend, defensive tackle, savant. It's time for In the Trenches with my guy, Sheldon Day. Bring him on right now. As Day, what's going on?
What's up, y'all? Happy election day. Happy election day.
What election?
The state and local elections are today, JB.
JB, you voting today, JB?
I don't vote.
Hey, JB, tell me why you don't vote, man. Let me hear this. I know it got to be a good reason.
Because it's rigged. And the bottom line is, until you come back and say, God damn, JB, you had we lost by one vote. Then I'll vote. Until then, I'm not voting. Because, at the end of the day, it's never been one vote.
But everybody thought that way, JB.
It's down to one vote.
But think about what you're saying. It sounds so idiotic.
I get it.
If 10,000
damn near macro.
But if 10,000 people got your same mindset, then
don't put it on me. Don't put 10,000 people on me. I said me,
homie.
I said me.
You influence the masses.
I never said nothing, Smitty. I never said nothing before in my life.
We had 20,000 people watching our show Friday. 20,000.
Sheldon,
in here watching our show. So
Sheldon,
JB, you got influence.
Sheldon, in my whole life, I never voted. I never told nobody I voted. So no one in those 40 years knew that I didn't vote. And guess what? We still never won by one vote.
But now you
and now what? Still never won by one vote. And nobody knew that I didn't vote. So guess what? Make me a sandwich. So anyway, Sheldon, can I ask you a serious question?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
How dumb is John Morant?
How dumb is who?
He said John Morant. I don't think he's dumb. I don't think he's dumb.
So he's smart.
I mean, if you're not dumb, does that mean you're smart?
Damn near what you're saying.
That was a deep question, though. Almost.
Damn near what I'm saying. So you're either smart or you're dumb. Which one are you?
Smart then.
I don't believe this is a black and white. Like just because
I'm white and you're black. So there is black and white.
But are there mixed people in the world?
Bailey?
Yeah, but they got white mom. They mostly got white mom. Most mixed people have the white mom on the white mom side. So I don't fuck with white moms. So at the end of the day, I don't like the biracial side.
That's a real thing on our show. He don't like white moms. I don't know why.
My daughter mixed, but the daddy white. See, it's a difference.
Okay.
Her mama black, stripper.
I mean, her mama's ain't shit. But I'm just saying, like it's. I got the dad.
She look good as hell though.
Oh yeah, she looked like Beyonce, good pussy. I mean, it was unbelievable. That's the only reason. Like, I wish I pulled out. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, homie, does the one vote matter or not? And then number two, John Morant got to be the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. And I got a homie in South Carolina who kind of raised his ass. And he's like, JB, this motherfucker's like Carlton. He from the fucking burbs. Like, why is he doing this? I don't know why he fucking off his life. I don't know why he's fucking off his life. He should have the keys, Sheldon, to the whole motherfucker. On the cover of 2K. He should be on the cover of fucking whatever, NBA Jam, whatever they still play. All that. He should be on all that. But he's not. And his whole shit's over now. It's fucked. He fucked his whole shit off. And if I was his daddy, I'd put down that red Solo cup on the side, and I'd carry a red belt. And anytime the motherfucker does something, I'll beat the fuck out of his son. He not daddy.
Whoop his 30-year-old son?
Yeah, he not daddy. No, he not 30, by the way, at all. Not even close. And number one. Number two, he his homie instead of his daddy, and that's what happened to this kid, homie. He was his homie, and it fucked the kid off. And now the kid from being the face is now the ass of the league.
Did you give any context, though, to like you like, I love that. Beautiful. You said all that, but you
I didn't say what was going on at all.
Nobody has no idea what you're talking about. They have no idea why you're going at job.
Yeah. Because nobody knows what I do and what I say. I don't know what I say. All I know is I want to ask Sheldon and just get his take on John Morant. John Morant came to my mind. I just want to ask you about John Morant.
Like just in general.
Because he got suspended.
Did he?
Yeah, for one game.
For one game, though.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy.
I love how y'all defend him, though. I love it. Because, like, it's just one game. And then last year, it's just a season. And then before that, he just pulled out a strap on another IG Live. He only had a strap twice. And then he only got suspended for half a year. And then he got next, when he pulls out another strap, and then it's just a rap video. Like, I love how y'all motherfucking defend him.
The environment that me and Sheldon grew up in, we've been around a lot of John Morants.
Yeah.
And we understand that there's context to them becoming who they became, and we also understand that it's not a period at the end of John Morant's life. It's a comma. It continues, which means.
Well, I'm from Compton. I'm from Compton, homie. I didn't know if you realize where I'm from. I'm from Compton, and I didn't grow up with you.
You was in a car, homeless. You got stabbed up.
Yeah, exactly. You know what the difference is? You know what the difference is?
But you changed your life.
You know what the difference is? You know what the difference is? I grew up. The real fact. I grew up with the real cats, and guess what we didn't do?
What?
We didn't put it out on this fucking NBA on IG Live. It don't matter.
You're 50.
It don't matter.
You're 50.
We weren't going on show. We didn't go on the Oprah Winfrey show, homie, to bang blood and crip, homie. Stop.
You're 50.
Stop.
You didn't have that.
It don't matter. Yeah, we did have it. We had Oprah Winfrey, homie, and then Terry Donahue show, homie.
Wasn't none of y'all thugs invited to Oprah show, homie?
Yeah, we were. homie. We turned it down. We turned it down. We turned it down. We turned it down.
You was a
Sheldon, we turned it down. We didn't want to let you know. You know what we had? Hey, Sheldon, we had 4.0. We wore glasses. We covered it up. We didn't let the feds know. Hey, Sheldon, we didn't let the feds know we was gangster. That's the difference. Y'all I'm a gangster. Then you get smoked.
You wasn't a real Rick Ross, homie. You know Rick Ross, but you wasn't him. He protected you, homie. You was a street dude in the corner selling weed. You ain't making no.
I never saw weed. Never saw weed. Never saw weed in my life.
Go ahead, Shaun. I'm sorry.
So now you're making up shit for the audio listeners to tell everybody you're messing around.
I'm messing around, but JB claims he was a street cat and did all this. Stop saying weed, homie. You chose sports.
See, that's the difference.
We all chose sports on this TV. Hey, none of us on this TV. You a football player, homie.
The difference is I never claimed to be a gangster, as you just said. See, that's the difference. They already knew.
Wear blue. No. Yesterday.
Everybody already knew I was. There's a big difference. But anyway, Sheldon, moving on amicably, as I dropped the mic on Smitty once again today for the 17th time. I just want to be clear. So John Morant's a shitbird then. We've cleared that up? Or
No, he's not. He's not. I just feel like
he's a great dude, upstanding citizen, great dude, unbelievable player, continue to be the face of the NBA. That's what you're saying?
He's on that trajectory, yes. He can continue to change his life. And he can be the face of the NBA.
He's on a trajectory to be what?
Better than he was last year.
Better person. Got it. Well, maybe we can take him to get rehab or something. Maybe mental health or something like that. We'll see what happens. And as he continues to go, I think he's a bust. I think he'll never be heard of again. Really, like that. Like that's what I've seen. Because I think he'll ruin his career for himself and his daddy. But that's me. Smitty, let's dive into some football, man.
Yeah, man. Let's start it, man. We got to start with your commander, Shell. Walk me. I know. We got to start there, though. I know it was a tough loss. Walk me through just kind of what went down from your perspective.
Yeah, so it seemed like in the blink of an eye, we was down 21-0. Then I think we was 28, and then we 28-7, and then we was just in a dogfight from the beginning. It's crazy. I think our first drive, we were kind of driving down. And then I think we had like a false start or something that kind of messed up our offense. And then we went on defense. They went on a 16-play drive. Can't do that off rip. You got to set the tone. So first 15 for them was really, really good. They were showing us different looks and stuff like that. Got out there knowing, broke a lot of tendencies. And then it just kind of got ugly from there. So just bad ball, bad day at the office.
Let me ask you this. How good is Sam Darnold. We were just talking about him earlier. This is probably one of JB's best, I guess you'll call it, since he started this show, like saying how good Sam Darnold was and how he just was a part of bad organizations with the Jets and the Panthers. And, you know, he finally got his groove with the 49ers. I think he started a couple games there. And then now we've seen him last year. This year, he's like rolling. Just from your being on the defensive side and going against him, and seeing, like, how good, like, has he really changed his career around?
I would say yes. You can see like his mechanics are still there, but now he has the process. He knows where to go. Oh, read 1 is off, read 2 is off. Let me go check down. So now he's not taking the big sacks. He's dinking and dunking it when he has to. He has the big play, and then his offensive coordinator is obviously dialing it up too and exposing defenses.
Yeah, JB.
I already told you he's good. So Sheldon,
Vegas now, so it's different.
What?
Sheldon like played against him, so it's a little different.
Some of you motherfuckers need to start listening to me like I should. I mean, I'm an NFL level coach. Like, some of you motherfuckers just need to just move aside and just say, all right.
But you let Mina Combs expose you last week, though.
She didn't expose me.
Let me hear about this. Let me hear about this, JB. Let me hear from your vantage point, because I got a little bits and pieces, but I want to hear what happened.
There's no vantage point. Apparently, I got cooked on Twitter because she put out that I had 8 felonies, and that's what it cooked me when we talked about quarters. But anyway,
they said she cut you on the quarters coverage, homie.
Well, we know that's not true.
Even Marcellus tweeted out. He said JB was right, but Mina Combs wasn't wrong. And that's your brother.
Hey, why you use his voice?
Sheldon, let's be real. Like the real players, like the real NFL guys that been on, that have come on our show, and guys personally who are men, they know the real. And then
why you added so many like?
Well, I'm just saying, because like the ones that defend her are gays. I mean, let's just be honest. That's what you are. So like, it's not really. It blows my mind that you really sit here and think that this lady who never played knows football over us. That's the crazy part about it all. And you want to address that room.
But even Asante Samuel, who I guess you later talked to, his initial tweet was going against you.
No, it wasn't.
His initial tweet was
you must not be very smart. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Homie, no, it wasn't. Did you read it?
Yes.
Oh my God, then you don't understand football either.
Man, you gotta bring it in here, man.
Holy shit, homie. It was hey, Sheldon. I don't think cats realize when you're getting laughed at versus being laughed with. I don't think they realize that shit, because I think people that know football, like TJ Ward and Asante Samuel, like, you don't throw into holes into quarters coverage. There is no hole in quarters coverage, number one.
Of course.
And Sheldon, you don't throw deep ball versus zone. That's exactly what she said, verbatim. And I'm the one wrong, though, when I say, hey, let's just take advantage of quarters and let's throw to the flat, which is the weakness. And I'm the one wrong.
First of all, Sonny Samuel said, very simple, coach. Send the outside receiver on the post route. As you mentioned, the safety.
You're already wrong, Smitty, right there.
Tight ends. I'm just reading it. JB, let me read it. There's a lot of room to work with in the middle of the field. The reason why he tweeted this,
why are you reading false shit though?
If you listen to the rant that JB had during this video, and the problem with JB, and I always try to tell him this, is when you talk, you gotta think about what you're saying. Because when he goes off, he just said shit. And one of his lines within his rant was, "You can't be quarters deep." Like, he said some shit like that. So that's why people are taking that line and like, well, you actually can, and it's very simple. And JB knows this. He broke down how you could
be any coverage, Sheldon, deep. You can throw any coverage deep if the corner falls asleep.
But you said it. It came out your mouth. Like, we can pull your rant up. You said it. So the same way you're nitpicking Mina Kimes' each little line, we can do the same thing to you. So all I'm saying is take ownership, take responsibility in what you said.
Sheldon,
the way you're doing it to Mina.
Micro people don't understand, because he was on the show with me doing the show, and like, I never one time drew up a play. Not one time. Still haven't. I can draw 65 quarters beaters conceptually if I got on the board. And when I haven't still have yet to write a play up, because it wasn't about a play. So Asante right there basically said, JB, just take fucking a post with it. We're not talking concept. I can write up 1,000 plays. I said the weakness of the defense is throwing number 3 to the flat. That's the weakness. Because guess what? You know that this is the irony of it all, Sheldon. So all these guys that defended Mina come out and say, well, I agree that you can throw hitches on quarters. 2 seconds later, what the fuck is 3 to the flat? Is that not the same goddamn area as a fucking hitch ball? Like Sheldon, I'm so confused, homie. So now hitches work, but not 3 to the flat in the same area as a hitch. Like I just got tired of dealing with the dumb retardedness, so I just moved on.
Chef said he personally likes to go deep against quarters.
True quarters, remember?
It's different kind of quarters though.
Yeah, there's 1,004 shells that DQ runs.
Quarters match. We got
DQ runs palms. He runs match. He runs palms bracket. He runs cover 2 man. He runs quarters quarters match, which is cover 0. Then he runs true quarters where his safeties are stiff and B gap in the run fit. And then he fucking bells the corner's ass to the sideline to give away hitch, but not deep. And then he fucking runs press man quarters and bells out at the snap, give quarterback false read. There's 1,000 fucking quarters coverages that you can run, homie. But Mina just making blank statement. Oh, just get quarters coverage so deep.
Can you just admit though? Can you just admit that your hatred for her led to you spazzing out to the level in which you spazzed out? You admit that?
No. Because you don't understand, that's a you problem, not mine. I'm not be mad at me, Sheldon. I'm smarter than all you motherfuckers.
Sheldon,
trust me. JB, do you hate her? Do you hate her?
Huh?
Do you hate her?
Well, she made false allegations on 3 of my black players, and she called them rapists, and that's why the beef stems from.
Okay.
So Smitty will defend her over quarters over my 3 black kids that got falsely accused by Mina, though. That's the crazy part, Sheldon. So you got to holler at your boy later when you go back to Naptown. Holler at your boy and say, "Hey, homie, come on now. Three of our brothers got accused by Mina, and you're defending quarters and Mina over 3 accusations falsely. Come on, Smitty.
I don't know. When you guys go to St. Elmo's,
when you guys go to St. Elmo's and shrimp, holler at your boy.
I haven't read the article. Jimmy's never sent it to me.
You don't need to read the article, homie. It's been thrown all over Twitter.
I don't know what he said, number one. But number two, I never told him to be friends with her, Sheldon. I never told him to even forgive her. But what I'm saying is he purposely and like goes out and looks for her takes just to go shit on her.
Hell yeah.
Like, if you don't like somebody, just don't talk about them then.
Sheldon, why don't he get what I just said?
At least twice every single ask the chat.
Sheldon.
Every week.
Why don't he get what I just said, Sheldon? You do.
Watch her show.
Sheldon, you clearly understand what I'm saying. Don't start none, won't be none, Sheldon. That's where we front the hood, right? So she came out and falsely accused 3 of my players for
what year?
Oh, me, Smith. Hey, Sheldon, here's the cold kicker, though.
What year?
Her, Sarah Spain, all got together with this broad named Brenda Tracy, who I invited to speak to my players. So I'll tell the story one more time. And they came out and did a hit piece on me for I was a criminal for taking these 3 black kids from Minnesota that were falsely accused by a white girl of rape. And obviously I did the research. I got a daughter. I got a female athletic director. I'm definitely not taking people that touched or hit a woman or raped them. So they did a hit piece on Twitter. And I'm like, really? Brendan Tracy, I invited you to speak to my boys because you wanted to do it. But then you asked for 10 grand. And then you said, no, I don't want to do it. I'm like, oh, really? That's who you really are. Then Sarah Spain, who with Mina, if you go look up at just a simple Google search, has falsely accused Dave Portnoy of Barstool, your boy at Outkick, all kind of guys falsely accuse them of the same thing, but nobody wants to call that out. And Sheldon, I didn't bring up no fake allegations to her that I could have did, but like we all know why she's in the industry. Her husband, I mean, he owns damn near half the TV channels. So anyway, that's a whole nother story, but we're not gonna bring that up. Sheldon, how's Jayden's spirits? That's all I care about.
They're high. They're high. We was joking in this morning during the lift. I was in there lifting, said what's up to him, opened the door for him, did that for my quarterback, choke. So his spirits are high, I would say.
What's he doing in there right now? Just like he has to see your guys' team guys, or?
I really don't know. We was in there talking in the weight room, so
he's already. So is he at like? Is there? Anyway, we had a doc on to talk about the injury. So it was nasty to watch. I've had that happen. I've seen it happen. I'm just glad it wasn't a throwing arm. And hopefully he's back and healthy, man. That's just crazy. You had some fucked up luck, man. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah. From Eckler in the beginning of the season to Terry not being able to be out there. People don't realize it's hard to win in the league when you're healthy, a little less when you're not healthy. So keep grinding. Shit, it's a long season.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Injury bugs definitely plagued us, so we're just trying to bounce back, find a way. So
injury bugs,
find a way, no doubt.
Find a way. That's all you can do. Well, the Cowboys, man, switch gears a little bit here. Made some moves this morning. They picked up Bengals linebacker Logan Wilson. You know, Jerry Jones last night, or he was on Stephen A. podcast or something like that, was talking about the potential of him, Cowboys making some moves and making stuff shake. And we've been seeing some different moves. We've seen the Eagles make a lot of moves in the last couple of weeks. I guess my question for you is just kind of educate myself, the chat, just on like how these trades, like how they go down in terms of like, as players, do you guys usually have like no idea that it's gonna happen? Like you come in there, locker room, and then boom, it just happens, or do you typically have like a general idea that it might go down?
That's a loaded question right there, but I'm gonna give my open, honest opinion about it. So like guys are more likely disgruntled during the year, and it's like around the trade block. It's like, okay, I want to be traded. They put their trade request in, then agents start calling other round. Usually teams are like, okay, like we're open to trading this individual. Like probably like a Logan Wilson or like Trey Hendrickson, stuff like that. And then for the Dolphins situation, then you can go on a complete fire sale. We're about to go on a rebuild, and they want to wipe clean everything and get draft capital so then they get traded for first round picks or traded for a player in the future and stuff like that. So it kind of depends on where the organization is. But I mean, you can walk in there like yesterday. We had to lift, watch film, all that other stuff, and then today you getting a call right now saying, "Hey, we just traded you. Come turn your iPad in." So it depends on who it is, how much respect they have for that player, or if they're trying to build for the future and they're trying to blow up what they have right now.
Damn, that's crazy, JB. Imagine you coming to your job. Like imagine this show, JB. Like we had a show tomorrow, and I told you that I traded you for Shaun King, and like we changed the logo, everything, and you had no idea, no clue, and like your whole life just got changed just like that. I don't think we look at these players and look at the NFL and the athletes like it's a job. Like I said, talking to Sheldon all the time, like he called it like, "Hey, I'm at work right now." I think we're so used to just watching from an entertainment standpoint that we don't look at it like this is their everyday lives. You know what I'm saying? So real interesting though, perspective, from there as well. But Logan Wilson, I do think he at least helps the Cowboys. I know they obviously need some help. Watching them, play last night or whatever in the defense. So we'll see how much he can help that team out, because the offense outside last night has been rolling and been looking good. It's just been the defense.
That's not true. Not true. Last few weeks they look horrible. The last few weeks are horrible. They're not the greatest show on turf. I don't know why everyone anointed them that. They got shitbird picked.
I ain't calling the great show on turf.
But they're not that good. They're really not. Here's the thing, Sheldon. Here's the issue I have. So let me get this straight. You got a white linebacker from the worst defense in the NFL, and that was your hidden fucking trade that was going to shock the fucking NFL today? Man, Jerry Jones better make me a sandwich.
Jerry got you, homie.
Make me a sandwich. Jerry Jones
got you, homie.
He didn't go be an actor, homie. He did a hell of a job on Landman. Landman starts back up next week. He needs to go back to be an actor and finish his life off the right way.
Jerry's the ultimate marketer, homie.
I get it.
He got you again.
They're a bad football team. You traded Micah Parsons, and he hasn't really helped the Packers, in my opinion. But you traded Micah Parsons. You're supposed to go get a bunch of other things.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? I don't know what I'm saying. He didn't be saying stuff, bro. He didn't be saying stuff.
What happened, homie? What has he done with the Packers? Are the Packers like unbelievable or something? I'm missing.
Hey, didn't he just win NFC Player of the Month or something like that?
He just won.
I don't know.
Last month.
Didn't they just lose to the Panthers?
I mean, he doesn't help the Packers. He just won NFC Player of the Month or a week or whatever the shit is. He got 6.5 sacks. I don't know how many pressures he got, making Rashawn Gary's job so much easier.
Hold on. They lost to the Panthers.
The Panthers are playing really good ball this year, JB.
Yeah, I hear you. I knew you were going to defend it.
Defensively, they locked them motherfuckers up. They ain't scoring no points.
Right.
Wasn't the game 16-13?
Yeah, I think he had like 130 yards passing or something like that.
Yeah. 16 points. They won the game. 16 points to 13.
Yeah,
but I don't know if you know. I'm not a math major, but I'm just saying they won the game.
Defense, though.
I'm saying they scored more points than the other team. That's all I know.
All right. Well, blame Joe Flacco for the Bengals losing in. You can say he balled out. He threw 470. He didn't score enough. He didn't do enough then.
How am I blaming Joe Flacco?
Huh?
Joe Flacco actually had the lead, though. The defense let him down. Exactly my point. You're actually to make no sense.
He should score more points.
Micah Parsons plays on defense who allowed Carolina to go down the field and kick a fucking field goal to win the game, homie. How's that the same as Flacco putting up 470 yards?
Great defense.
Flacco threw for 500 yards.
It wasn't enough. He should have threw for 502.
So he gets the ball last on defense. So Flacco plays safety too now?
Motherfucker. Did you watch the game? The Bengals were down,
Sheldon.
actually. No, hold on. The Bengals was down and made a good great late run to catch
got
up.
Onside, got all kinds of shit.
Down.
Yeah.
That's on him, homie. See, the problem is you are
Sheldon.
a stat chaser. You look at stats, but you don't watch the whole game.
Sheldon, this has been one of Darnell's worst performances of his 3 years on the show today for some reason.
Okay.
Maybe because he's been on a lot of vacations lately. He's been in New Orleans, Vegas, Bali.
Don't count my pocket. Don't count
He's been all over the place. Ever since he got fired, he's been all over the place. So they must have given him a hell of severance. So anyway, there's a Halloween party with Joy Taylor. All kind of shit he's been doing. He's been living his best life. Shout out to Smitty for living his best life living it. But Sheldon, like, his work performance is being outside work is affecting his work performance today. So I just wanted you to know, as your partner, I wanted you to know that.
So I have one rebuttal to that. Earlier in today's show, JB agreed with our amazing guest, Dr. Jesse Morse, who comes on here weekly and breaks down injuries. They agreed that Joe Flacco right now at 40 is better than a healthy Joe Burrow, and that they would start their franchise with the Joe Flacco over Joe Burrow. I thought that was like disrespectful to who Joey B is.
Mm-hmm.
But when JB says my performance is bad, you gotta sit back and reflect.
Can you let Sheldon know you're lying?
On
Can you
top
let
of the
Sheldon know
fact
you're
that
lying?
he just said that Michael Parsons hasn't helped the Packers.
Can you let Sheldon know you're lying?
Quick takes that he alluded to that I want to kind of throw back at you so you can hear about.
Can you tell Sheldon you're lying?
Did you not damn near agree with Jesse Morse?
Don't change now, Sheldon. See how he changes everything?
Did you damn near not agree with him?
Hey, Sheldon, he said I brought it up. First of all, our doctor friend, Dr. Jesse Morse, brought up that poll question.
Mm-hmm.
I said for what he brought up, the factual evidence of Joe Burrow being hurt often. Has he ever thrown for 470 and 4 touchdowns like Flacco just did? I said no. I said no. And I said, to your point, Joe Flacco's never had these weapons that he has right now, and it looks like he is in a match made in heaven. He's just unbelievable. He leads the league, total offense, yards, touchdowns, since he's been a Cincinnati Bengal. Over Stafford, over Mahomes, over Josh Allen, Flacco leads NFL. Fact, over his 4 starts there. So Stafford leads the NFL overall, but I'm just saying he got traded in week 5. So here's the thing. I said he's balling. I told Smitty this since yesterday. I said that motherfucker balling, but it is what it is. The Bengals continue to lose, to Smitty's point, because they have a horrific defense, and they just traded one of their best players to the Cowboys to another horrific defense. I don't get why you're robbing Peter to pay Paul here, but at the end of the day, if Burrow's not healthy, Sheldon, I don't know if what's the difference. I mean, this guy's 40 and balling. I don't get it. There's no difference. I mean, one guy's hurt. It's not his fault he's balling. I'm saying, was he supposed to not ball?
I didn't expect Joe to ball like this though. 470 at 40. That's wicked. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy.
That's his second 400-yard game in 4 weeks.
I mean, he got 2 of the top 15.
Yeah, I said it, dog. I wish he would have had them motherfuckers in Cleveland. Shit, they might be winning around that motherfucker. What's your take on the NFC East making trades right now? The Eagles went and got Phillips, another pass rusher. They were talking Myles Garrett, I heard. Then they
got a corner too, right? They got your boy
back, right? They got him back. What's the name?
Now they got your boy who's with the Packers, went to the Ravens.
Jair
Alexander. Yep.
I mean, Howie Roseman makes moves. I think he's running. I think he's running circles around Jerry Jones and the Cowboys, and we're only talking about those two right now because you're on the show and all that. I'm trying to figure out, like, what do you see as a player in that conference?
Weird, man.
What when you see moves being made? Are you like? Do you guys like? And this is a vague question. Do you guys like, man, make a move, or nah? No, I'm just saying, as players in general, like if your team in your conference is making moves, do you guys look around? You don't have to openly say it to your like ownership. I'm just saying, like, do you guys sit around and be like, man, hopefully we make a move when you need to make a move? I'm saying.
Yeah, no, we don't really think like that. I guess we believe in the people in the building. So it's like, unless like, I've been in places,
that's a great answer.
I've been in places where it's like we had a major player get hurt, and it's like, all right, like we need to replace that piece to go on this run. So when I was in San Fran in 19, we traded for Emmanuel Sanders, and he boosted our offense. And now we're like, okay, we're a Super Bowl contender team. So like,
are you guys content with Mariota?
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt. I love my Uso. You guys probably should go get Flacco though. But
He's
anyway.
a weird motherfucker.
What
type of question is that? See, don't say that. This motherfucker just asked a current player. He said, "Are you content with your current starting quarterback now because of the situation?"
Well, no, I'm not asking him.
As if it was like, nah, we not.
Hold on, no, I'm not asking Sheldon directly. I'm saying like the whole everything, the fan base, organization, everything. We cool with Mariota.
Baby cracking up in the background.
What, homie? I'm just asking, homie, because he just mentioned you could go get trade. There's trade deadlines today, right, Sheldon? At what time?
At 4 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Eastern.
Are you possibly on the block at all or no?
I'm on P Squad, homie. I can't be on the block.
You're back on P Squad.
Hey, but can I say that?
I don't like that. I'm gonna be honest. I want him to play.
I don't know.
What's up?
I know that was some people. Yeah. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about, Jay. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. JB, damn, you all right?
I want to see my boy play.
I ain't never seen you this like passionate behind anything.
Because it comes back down to who. Anyway, white moms. But anyway, man, there's a lot going on, Sheldon, and Notre Dame's back playing this week. Them and Utah both have 2 losses against 2 good teams. They're going to be considered maybe coming down to the wire here in the playoff consideration. I know you're an alum. You think there's any argument that Utah belongs in over Notre Dame or vice versa if it comes down to those 2 particular teams?
I'm going to be honest. Notre Dame gets in over Utah because of our fan base and the way we travel and viewership and all that other stuff. Like Utah can be the better team, but we're going to get in over them just off of the notoriety.
I don't know if Utah's a better team. I'm just saying that right now that's the conversation. Those 2 teams can be the maybe outside looking in. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Utah, Smitty, playing well, but Notre Dame, 2 1-point losses to big time teams. But Miami now looks bad. Miami looks bad, and it's hurting Notre Dame.
Yeah, really bad now, but momentum is a motherfucker when it comes to sports, and like that's still a good loss if you're gonna call it like a good loss for Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a really good team. I think, like you said, they start off 0-2. I think everybody just lost their mind. Oh, they're done. Like, no, this is a really good team, one of the best teams in the country. I think as long as they keep rolling the rest of the season, which I think they will, I think they'll be right there in the mix.
No,
100%.
Sheldon, I got to ask you one thing before you leave. Appreciate you coming in here. I know you have means it. What's your thoughts on this right here?
Is this real? This Photoshop?
No, it's real.
That's real.
This is real. Why don't y'all wear knee pad stuff no more, Shell? Is it just college, or like y'all don't none of y'all cover y'all knees no more? It's weird.
Why are you looking very disturbed, Sheldon? Just for the audio listeners, you're looking very like you're kind of like dumbfounded with the face. What's going on here?
I'm confused. I don't know why.
I've been confused for a while. Yeah.
I don't know if those are football fans.
People have been asking me a very common, simple question, Sheldon. They've been asking me, Coach JB, what would you do if your player walked out like that? It's very simple. I would choke fuck him. It's real simple. He's not going out there, A, number one. B, I don't know where the referees have allowed this to occur at the NCAA level. That's number 2.
That's the main thing.
And I don't understand how the coaches staff has allowed this to continue to happen. There's a lot of things going on here. What is this? What are we doing? Like, this is ridiculous. And I'm glad Kirk Herbstreit called him out because he called this game, Shell. He said, what the hell are we wearing? And I'm glad Kirk Herbstreit. Now, listen, you can talk about all the old school heads that have come out and forward and said, we're old school. We're on the fucking porch yelling at the clouds, whatever you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
This is still football last time I checked. I don't understand why this is getting a pass just because he makes 53-yard field goal. That's the DMs I'm getting. As long as he makes field goal, he can wear booty shorts.
JB, did you say
shut the fuck?
Did you say you would tell the other team like to put their helmet into his quad?
Yes, I would tell Shell. I said, hey, dog, I want you to fucking put your helmet right on that motherfucker's quad right there. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm going to take the 15-yarder, and that's on you. That's a fucking you problem, homie. Are we playing flag football? Like, I can't hit this guy in the legs now and tackle him? Is that a real thing? Because this motherfucker is unprotected, right?
You look comfortable, don't he, JB?
Huh?
You look comfortable, don't he?
Yeah, like he's just like, fuck it. I'd be embarrassed as if I'm Venables today and this fucking guy walks out on my football team wearing my uniform on a major stage against Tennessee. They're playing Tennessee, Sheldon. They're playing fucking Tennessee in front of 110,000 people. Like, you kidding me?
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. Like, there's no excuse for this. I guess like in the league, you get fined for this. So like, you can't show any skin in the league. So I know in college I would show my calves.
I hope they keep it, man. Because I don't know if you've watched Florida Gators. Their whole defensive line is like this too.
No chance.
No, real shit. Their whole D line looks like this. Real shit. I don't know if Bailey can find it, but their whole D line looks like this.
I can't speak on the Florida Gators D line because I got connections, but I do.
People have been sending me videos and pictures, dog, of Florida, and I actually watched them play when they played Miami and shit with Steve Kemp. Dog, the whole Florida D line was like this, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
When I was at Ball State, they must have changed the rules. Like, you literally, like, you had to have like your knee pad and you had to have that stuff covered.
Sheldon, if I get to the last game, I'm the left tackle and guard, and I'm gonna ace and deuce this motherfucker, and I got this motherfucker on defense like this. I'm gonna be real, Sheldon. Hey, dog, we're gonna hi-hat the fuck out of this motherfucker and take his fucking quad out. And Sheldon, you know what I'm talking about, Sheldon? Hey, I'm gonna hi-hat, influence his ass up. I'm gonna fucking cut this motherfucker's thigh pad out, homie, where he don't have no thigh pad. He don't have no
how you doing, JB? How you doing, JB? How you doing? You do the
I'm a fucking hi-hat, homie. Fucking hi-hat, homie. Influence and fucking cut that bitch motherfucker right in this fucking thigh pad, homie. I'm fucking tired of this shit. Look at that shit, Shell. I'm telling you, homie, it's real shit.
That's crazy.
How do we get here?
Y'all.
He got his pants folded up, homie.
Generation. Your generation, homie.
I had to wear a knee brace.
Hey, Sheldon, y'all didn't go. You do a hell of a job, community, but you didn't go back and tell the youngsters like you gotta wear knee pads, homie. And you know what I'm saying?
At least the Florida dude had on thigh pads. You know, like so he couldn't get no.
They really weren't damn near though. They're actually now nut pads. He had them all the way up. He had them damn near. He had them damn near. Look how high the motherfucker. Come on, homie. Look at this shit. Shell, come on now. Real shit. Like, I'm gonna go get you, homie. Your whole quad is exposed. And by the way, why is the knee pad and the thigh pad in the same pad?
It's like the knee on top of the thigh.
Come on, homie. I'm just telling you, dog. This is the NCAA should be fucking ashamed of yourself. You'll find a motherfucker for getting a burger. You won't suspend or fine a guy for this. It's ridiculous.
I almost got in trouble for getting Olive Garden.
I'm saying, homie, it's fucking ridiculous, dog.
Monique said, yes, these YNs need to stop, like, for real.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Hey, but no, I guess like JB, I'm gonna take a broad take, and you know, in college, you working out all this time, you got the 6-pack, you know, you feel like you big and strong. Yeah. Sometimes you want to show your quads off, you know. So maybe these kids, they feel like they big and strong, they squat in the house, they want to show their BMOs and their definition and stuff. Maybe I don't know. I'm trying.
What about this guy? This guy quads. This guy quads is he's legit too with the quads.
He's trying.
This is probably strong for him, though. Like for him.
Yeah.
Like for a kicker, he's probably like, yeah, I got legs. Like the white girls, the frat girls, probably the sorority girls probably like that.
All these coaches should be fired for allowing it out there. Like just allowing your guy to walk out there looking like this, like he's on a fucking stripper pole, is a fucking mockery of the game. It's ruined the game that I knew. So it's ridiculous. And I would tell every one of my players, they're gonna wear their shit right way on my team. Number one, number two. The guys that wear the shit the right way are going to go fuck them motherfuckers up that don't have them on. We're going to just come out like what was that movie, Sheldon, when they came out and just kicking
longest yard.
No, unnecessary roughness too. Yeah, youngest yard too. But we just come out fucking mollywop these motherfuckers, homie.
JB, you are partly like to blame though, because like you just finished coaching not that long ago. It's been what, like last 5 years? So like,
yeah, and I did it.
I'm just saying you have to ownership in this.
Hey, Sheldon. My players are in the chat right now. They'll tell you I did a symposium every fucking week on knee pads, thigh pads, a whole shit on where to go. And then I had a referee come out and tell the team, this is what a penalty is. This is what we're going to call, blah, blah, blah. I want to know why that stopped from the referee side. Why haven't the refs going out and said, hey, listen, They got to be below this. Here they got to be, blah, 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 blah. That's definitely not going on because the referees are in the game watching it. So I'm tripping on this.
Can you spell symposium?
Huh?
You spell symposium.
SYMPOSIUM.
You a bad boy. Bad boy. I was asking. I didn't know. That's good.
I'm a fucking damn near savant at all things.
Really?
So anyway, Sheldon, much love, man. Keep battling. Hopefully you're back on playing and getting back after it, win some games.
So
shout out to you, man.
See y'all next Tuesday.
All right, brother.
I appreciate you.
Peace. Sheldon Day, man. It's Sheldon's Day on this month.
In the trenches in this month.
In the trenches.
Sound better.
Smitty, have you seen fucking Jerry Jones with Stephen A on his show in Dallas yesterday?
No, I heard about it. I didn't actually see the clips of him on the show, though.
We don't have the show. I don't know if Bailey has it or not, but I saw it earlier, homie. That shit is ridiculous.
I did see this, though, right here. He's all right, I'm out. It was after
because they did a show. They did a Stephen A show, and Jerry, it was with Michael Irvin. They did it on a stage or whatever.
Yeah, that's hard.
And this motherfucker came out and said, basically, I'm for clicks and likes. He was like, I'm for controversy. I'm gonna continue to do it. Blah blah blah. And then there's a crowd. There was Dallas Cowboy fans in the crowd,
yeah.
And the crowd is just
he did say that though.
It was hard to watch that shit on me. I was tripping.
That's
damn.
why they are the richest fucking. If he ever sold the Cowboys, come on, baby. How much money they gonna get? So you the thing that makes them is what breaks them.
Homie, I have no issue with what he does. I've always said he's the owner. It's fucking is what it is. He can do what he wants.
Oil money.
I'm just telling you, they're always going to be the discussion, the topic of discussion, win, lose, or draw. And there's only so much you can make up about how shitty they are. There's only so much fucking shit that we can continue to say how bad they are and how many ways how bad they are. Their defense is bad. They can't make layups on offense. Everything's a big chunk play or nothing. They're 3 and out. If it's not a big play, Smitty, to Pickens or Lamb, they really have no run game. They really have no fucking, whether they hit the tight end, big chunk play like they did last night. But other than that, no option routes, no intermediate routes, no underneath, move the sticks with the tight end as we're used to. Use the tight end, homie. Attach them to the run game, play pass it, get them in the flat, get them on stick routes, get them on exit routes. Nothing. I don't see it. And we anointed them as the best offense and blah, 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 blah. Hold on. Oh, I got it, Smitty. You want to address this?
Eddie Menuweather said the Dallas Cowboys need a better coach.
It's always something else. It's always a fucking new excuse for this fucking fan base, man. It's always something. Now this too, Eddie, Smitty.
We need to pick up Max Crosby.
Just keep going. What else do you want to say? What else, homie? What else is it? We need Troy Aikman back. We need Emmett Gooden to play. We need Emmitt Smith to play. We need Emmett Gooden, my former player. We need Emmitt Smith to play. We need fucking Michael Irvin back. We need fucking Tuane back. We need fucking Nate Newton. We need fucking Larry Allen. No shit. You guys are fucked. You haven't done shit in 37 fucking years, homie. You and the 49ers are in the same fucking boat.
Nah. At least the Niners been there. And they've been in the NFC Championship and they win, come on now.
Call me.
The Cowboys ain't been to the NFC Championship game in 30 years. 31 years. I've been alive.
Fuck, dog. They're so fucking bad, homie.
My shoulder hurt, man. It's tingling. Oh, man. What you got going the rest of the day?
Hold on.
What? What happened? Something bad happened?
Nah, I'm reading RG3's fucking tweet on me. RG3's got to be. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this last thing, Smitty.
Let's do it,
This
man.
is a big topic right here, man. This is another fucking cringe vibe. And listen, you know me. I'm hard on this next topic, on the discussion of who we're talking about here.
Hold on, which one? Let me see.
Odunze.
What? Rome Odunze's dad, James Odunze, has been going off about his son on Twitter. Let's read and react to it. So here he goes, man. So a random person tweeted out, can the Bears trade Rome Odunze to a team that will actually throw to him? His daddy quote retweeted and put like a little red, little like target, like bingo, like, reaction to it. Then he put his son's targets and kind of stats so far. He said targets 59, catchable targets 37, receptions 31, receptions for first down 27, drops, touchdown yards, and then he ended it with stats over narratives. Teams to go in. Oh, our guy Brayden Fehoko said Odell Beckham Jr.'s dad posts video showing Baker Mayfield not passing OBJ, and it's a lot of shit going on, homie. He's going in. He's just reacting to everybody. Another tweet. People talk about Rome Odunze on this app like he killed an immediate family member of theirs. So why do you guys hate your best player? James Cole retweeted 100. He was spending all day on here. He's reposting. Can the Bears trade him? These are all things, JB. If I'm Rome, I'm telling my daddy to stop it immediately. I'm gonna be respectful as my daddy, my father. I'm not gonna like cuss and do all that, but like, Pop, this is my life and my career, and you're bringing me unnecessary attention from the media, from my teammates, from my quarterback, from my head coach that I don't need and I don't want. Stop this. I'm a man. Let me handle it. If I believe these things, I have an agent. I can go speak instead of my own 10 toes to go speak for myself and handle it myself. I don't need my father out here pushing out these narratives. 100%. So that's where I'm at, Jason.
My daddy would never do that. That's the problem. That's the fact nobody wants to talk about. His son wouldn't have to tell him shut the fuck up, because my daddy gonna make his son grow up and learn that there's trials and tribulations in the real world. And this is the fucking NFL. There's a 1% of the planet that gets to play. And you're on a team, playing on a team in the NFL. And hear what I said again. Listen closely. You're on a team in the NFL and you're playing on that team. You're not just on it either. Fucking playing on it. And then your daddy to come out and do this old John Morant ass shit. And this whole fucking issue I have with these fucking helicopter parents. And you wonder why 7-on-7s ruin the youth? Because of this shit right here. These fucking helicopter parents, homie, who think the NFL now is owed to us. Like this is a fucking privilege and a right all in one. This ain't no fucking privilege, homie. I mean, this ain't no fucking right. It's a goddamn privilege your son's in this motherfucker. He was touched by the gods to be as good as he is, and he's playing on Sundays in the fucking NFL in a media market like Chicago, who's still known for Mike Ditka and fucking 85 Super Bowl championship. And the rest of the shit is now this. OBJ's daddy again all over. And this shit is sickening to see. And I don't get it, dog. I don't understand it. It has created these soft fucking kids, homie. And it's the daddy. It's the mama. It's the parent. Just enjoy the life you're living, homie. This motherfucker has some fucking growing to do, just like their quarterback. And listen, you know me. I'm as hard as anybody on Caleb Williams. Fact of the matter is, I'll never go against a quarterback starting in the NFL when he has to deal with some shit like this. Because I don't give a fuck who he is. You got to deal with this shit too on top of all the other shit. Now, half the shit you create on yourself, painting your nails and all that shit, that's one thing. But you got to deal with parents on the outside saying that you're not getting his son the ball. There's a whole other fucking thing.
After a game in which, let's be real, Caleb actually played pretty solid. Threw 280, threw 3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? He's just mad.
But they didn't go to him, Smitty. They didn't go to Odunze.
His son has 0 catches, 0. His son has a 0 stat line. But also, if I'm not mistaken, he had a key drop, I think, in the end zone. He also had a penalty that was on him. So there was a couple plays that could have been made by him that, hey, you got to take some ownership. It wasn't
Smitty,
all
like, this is the problem, homie. Like, so now, fuck winning in the NFL. Now get my son the stats. Do you understand what's being said here? Like fuck winning the game. Fuck, we're 5-3, and I'm bitching and moaning about a fucking stats for your fucking second year wideout. It's sickening to see, homie. I'm being real with you. It's sickening to see this shit. Like, shut the fuck up. Is that real, Rio? Don't tell me that. He's a Chicago fan. He may know something. That's real, Bailey? No, I'm talking about what Rio said. Does the motherfucker got a white mom?
His daddy Nigerian. I know that.
The motherfucker got a white mom?
Everybody's saying, yeah.
I'm done. There's no, I can't prove no more that this is the death.
Oh, shoot. Ah, fuck. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What are you saying? Yeah, like that for?
Yeah. Bailey might drop it in the thing real quick. Real quick, Bailey. We'll end on this, Bailey.
Darnell.
Huh?
I want to be very clear.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, what?
The chat is saying what they saying, and I just looked up a quick little woo, dropped it to Bailey. Bailey about to put it here in the video. I think it's confirmed of who his mother is. And I ain't got no problem with it. That's not my beef. I'm just letting you know I'm confirming that the chat is correct, and who he has a Nigerian father and a white mother. And shout out to her. Shout out to her, of course. Shout out to her. I'm sure she's a hell of a mother and raised a great son who's out here doing his thing. But yes.
Come here, Callie. I want you to let them know something too. Do you, homie? It just hit me.
What?
What color is Callie?
White.
Worst mom I ever had as a dog.